What is up, folks? How's everybody doing tonight? I am here to show you a great presentation of one of the worst families I've ever seen on YouTube. Honestly, like who do we have in chat right now? We have what's up, Kangaloo, Purple, Teddy, Echo. We got Sage in here as well. What's up, everybody? How's it going? But yeah, I wanted to cover this because I thought it was pretty interesting. I didn't know the half of it, to be honest. I didn't know, like, some of this shit. This was going on in the background, and I wasn't paying attention to it. And then I saw Xylie versus the person named Grace, and then that's what led me to the fucking, this video, you know? By FPS Diesel. Good dude. Good content creator. Amazing, breakdowns of stuff, alright? And I think I'm just going to get right into it, honestly. I don't really have that much to say until I get into it, because I don't know the half of it. And yes, I got you, Teddy. I won, all right? You said I wasn't going to start after the song, and I did. All right, let's start it. Let's see if this works.
Into hard times that are now in need of cash to continue their lifestyle. Others on this platform lack self-awareness to realize how showing this desperate side can only hurt them in the grand scheme of things, thus becoming jokes and on.
Yes, always moving his mouth. Yes, absolutely, Teddy. I will never stop, okay? I'm a yapper. Don't know what to tell you.
Online communities that are deemed lol cows. But what about the ones who have been self-aware or have some self-awareness and were never relevant?
See, there's two ways of being self-aware, okay? You got the bad kind and you got the good kind. The good kind of self-aware is you could take a joke while being self-aware, right? And then the second one is like you're self-aware, but you just continue to be a dipshit. Everybody's telling you to stop.
To begin with, the ones who know they're being presented online but don't care will stop at nothing to grab the viewer's attention by any means necessary. What if this
Any means necessary. Exactly. It's always those kinds. It never goes well for them because, like, you know, they take one step further. They're like, all right, that worked well. This doesn't seem to be working anymore, right? And then they continue to get even worser and worser to the point where, like, it's like, dude, I don't know how to explain it. It's like drugs, okay? You do it once, you're like, oh, this isn't enough. Now I got to do it even more. That's basically how I would explain it.
There's a whole family of them. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for you,
dude. The hills have eyes of YouTube. Let's go.
To meet the Thorps, a literal family of lol cows.
I'm not afraid of my dad. What am I lying about?
I'm a bigot Chad! Is that a crime?
Is that the... I've heard about the dad, but is that really him?
My dad? What am I lying about?
I'm a bigot.
Bro, dude, what the fuck? Look at this guy, dude. Dude, the fucking dude, he just looks like he lost his soul a long time ago and he never got it back. That's crazy.
Chad! Is that a crime?
Been abusing my dad because my mom.
What the fuck is going on here? Good girl. Oh no. Oh no. I heard about that. I love I assume Jesus. It doesn't seem like it. A liar.
Mom showed me how to do that because I have generational trauma.
Teddy, you are very self-aware. You know what you're doing, you son of a bitch.
No, you know who sexualized my daughter? Her father in heaven.
I fucking hate it though, because like there's nowhere to go if you say that I'm just full of shit.
This I don't believe this fakeness right here. This just doesn't seem real.
Whatever, like I just start saying in my head, like, okay, there's nowhere to go. There's no.
Oh boy.
Right, so this time, things are gonna get weird. Incredibly weird. I'm just warning you about all this right now, so actually, unironic trigger warning. Whatever you want to call it.
Oh boy, there's a trigger warning. Does it get that bad? I know about a couple things, you know, but I don't know if they're all true or not because, you know, you can't trust these motherfuckers.
We're going to be mentioning some incredibly heinous stuff. I'd also like to point out that all of this is alleged, and that, from my knowledge, there has not been any substantial proof that has led to an actual conviction or any of that in any way. Now that we got that out of the way.
I don't know why you can't see purple. I have no clue, Teddy. I don't know why they're there. I answered your question, Teddy. I see you both in chat. I don't think any of you are. You might just have to. Maybe it's a YouTube glitch or something. I don't fucking know.
Let's talk about the first alarming thing: Rhode Island, aka the Ocean State.
Wait a minute. I think I've already said this publicly. I'm from Rhode Island. What the fuck? Oh no. Oh no. Oh, I'm not that surprised.
It's the birthplace of Peter Griffin, and honestly, just kind of.
Dude, the amount of times I get, is Quahog real? Is Quahog a real place? Is the Drunken Clam a real bar?
Of a state. Not much to it. It's really small. I believe Sam Hyde might do a lot of work there, but nonetheless is the kind of irrelevant state that no.
Oh, come on. God damn it. God damn it, dude. The irrelevant state always has been the smallest. Yada yada. You know what? We're one of the 13 colonies, all right? Without us, no religious freedom, okay? Jamestown.
Nobody really wants to go to. However, if you'd like.
No, Teddy. No. God. You son of a bitch. That's not what I meant by that.
Your daughter.
I'm one of the normal ones.
This state is for you, my friend, because apparently incest is illegal between
Unfortunately, I don't know why they haven't outlawed that yet. That's pretty fucking weird, bro. Oh my lord. Northeast. We're not even in the South, dude. That's crazy.
consenting adults within the state of Rhode Island. And not only that, but the age limit to be a consenting adult in Rhode Island is 16 years old. So technically, if you want to, with a 16-year-old daughter, then there you go. Head over to Rhode Island and become...
Bro, it's just so meta for me because I'm from here. It's fucking crazy.
The family guy. The Ocean State apparently really loves this sort of family lifestyle. As such, there have been many a case. So you might be wondering, why am I mentioning incest? Well, let's introduce our main characters. Hailing from beautiful Rhode Island, the fabulous family that is the Thorps. This is gonna get...
We don't claim them, okay? We don't claim them at all right?
Complicated, so to keep it simple right now, the Thorps consist of 4 main characters within the confines of the internet story here. First off is Ben Thorp, a 6'8", 50-something-year-old Goliath of a man.
Holy fuckaroony, dude. What the hell? He's built like a fucking lumberjack.
Who is insanely bipolar and incredibly captivating to the point where it's hard to look away. He's actually completely fucking nuts, and you're going to...
Oh no. Oh great.
See why.
Literally been driven to homicidal, well, I would say violent rage.
Yeah.
Why would you admit that, like, on camera? And it doesn't seem like he's, self-aware doing a bit here. That kind of sounded serious. What the fuck? I have violent rage-inducing thoughts. Violent rage... Oh boy, dude. Oh great.
Non-homicidal, violent rage.
It's Thorpe time, bro.
Every day.
Then we have Courtney Thorpe, also over 50, I believe, the ex-wife or wife of Ben Thorpe and mother of his children. She is also very mentally unstable and is a frequent self-sabotager and a kind of a attention freak.
My girl.
There's no way these people are real, bro. There's no way. We don't claim them. We don't claim them at all. What the fuck? Couldn't even spell the name Courtney right. Is that another spelling of it? I swear to God, I'm gonna lose my mind.
Girl, don't lie to me. Tell me where
Oh, this is just sad, bro. Holy fuck.
did you sleep last night?
After watching a lot of her streams, though, I feel mostly bad for her because she tends to get milked for content quite a bit by her ex-husband and daughter.
Oh, no, it's one of those things? Oh, Christ. So she's, like, mentally ill, as you can see right there from the sock puppet show in her car she just did. Okay, so they take advantage of her, which I heard a little bit about as well, so that's kind of fucked. We're off to a great start, folks. We got incest, rage-induced, taking advantage of the mentally ill, allegedly, I think. I don't fucking know, dude. This is nuts. There's no way. Holy fuck. Almost, let me put the playback speed into 1.5. Because I'm going to be here all night if I go through this an hour and 12-minute video.
By the way, speaking of daughter, the star of the family, if you will, is one Grace Thorp. Now, Grace seems sweet enough.
What the fuck?
At first glance,
Wait, this looks like Slug's apartment. That's crazy.
she almost comes off like a normal young woman in her early 20s, just trying to make content. But after watching a few hours of her streams, you'll find that the apple doesn't fall farther from the tree, because just like Ben and Courtney, Grace falls.
Well, yeah, nature versus nurture, you know? You get raised by two mentally ill people, you're probably going to end up mentally ill.
Also has her bouts with mental illness, and has exploited her mental state on live stream from time to time. Like her father, she also participates in playing up the family drama for views, as she's what you consider a henchman for her father. She seems to be attached at the hip to him. However,
she just, holy fuck, dude. This looks like she just wants a hell of a lot of attention.
she might be a little too attached. Remember how I had just mentioned all that incest earlier? Well, we're gonna get to that one. The other sibling is John Thorp, who seems pretty normal. Just a young kid who's in Wales.
Yes, we finally, after we go through 3 family members, and there's finally a normal one. Let's go. Let's go.
His head with his
Slugs. Teddy. Oh my god. Great family. Great family. This is the kind of family Rhode Island is known for. No, it is not, alright? Alright, so basically the way to explain Rhode Island is you got, like, there's one side of the state where it's all the rich folks, you know, it's all the rich families that have nice households and stuff, you know, but you don't really knows what goes behind closed doors. And then you got the Section 8 part of Rhode Island, which is not the good part, you know? They clash together all the time. Like, in schools and shit, there'd be, like, people from, like, different... The school I went to, at least... I'm not going to say the school, that'd be fucking stupid. But the school I went to, at least, it was, like, a clash of, like, the rich, like, upper... class people versus like the Section 8 people. I was on the Section 8 side. It wasn't very fun. But yeah, the whole state's fucked, okay?
Sane family. There's also another brother named Tommy, but he's not on streams as much and seems normal enough. From what I believe, there are 3 other kids, but they're all minors, so I really don't want to give them that much attention.
As you should. Good idea. Very W Diesel.
Because that would just be unfair to them. So that's the family as you need to know it. The Thorps, the family of lol cows. Ah, look at these. Aren't they cute? They're so in love, too. I bet they lived happily ever after, right? Yeah, no. Trying to paste together the Thorps background is very nauseating, as it's all over the place, and Ben Thorp is an unreliable narrator. Again, the giant of a human being is also crazy, and has been reported with bipolar disorder, but don't worry, because he apparently also cured himself of that mental illness as
Wait, he cured himself of mental Wait, what?
well. At least that's what he claimed. As far as I can find, Ben began working as a Catholic theology teacher, where he would meet his future wife, Courtney, who was also working as a teacher at the same school. The two wound up married sometime in the early 2000s after Courtney had become pregnant with their oldest daughter, Grace Thorp. After that, they would have 5 more children.
When she got pregnant, that was before you guys were married, right?
Yeah, I'm saying that pregnancy was Grace.
Oh my god, dude. Disheveled.
Yeah, okay, gotcha.
So I'm glad we didn't.
Why does she like what? I don't get it, bro. Why do they look? What he looks disheveled, like no soul, and she looks like she's about to like murder someone. I swear to God.
You know, it's a Catholic school. Basically, they want you to have an abortion. I think in a situation like that, because it's embarrassing for the school, and everyone does. Like, everyone's having premarital sex, and there's no children. So, yeah.
I ended up trolling that very school into supposedly calling the FBI on me years later. So.
Yeah, we have a whole other thing that we're going to be.
I hate her already. I hated her before, but I hate her even more now. Well, hate is a strong word. I dislike this person. Okay, what the little smug like. I call, FBI call on the school. Wait, who cares? Bro. Yeah. Who wouldn't, honestly, if this shit's going on in your family, who wouldn't call the FBI, okay?
So after teaching, Ben moved to work on in real estate, where he found some success and made a little bit of money. Sometime in
Dude, that's like the #1 thing, and I assume he did this in Rhode Island, because Rhode Island real estate, those are the motherfuckers on top most of the time, okay? Like, I swear to God. Or people in the mob.
12, the family opened up their own family business, where they managed an Ethiopian.
Fun fact, Rhode Island's, it's, when it comes to business, I think it's like the 49th state. It's like the worst state to open a business in. Like, it's rank 49, which means don't open a state there. Open a fucking business here, because it will close down, like, fucking probably 3 or 4 months later. It happens all the time. It's crazy.
restaurant, and this is where things sort of began to dissolve for the family. Courtney reportedly became overwhelmed with tasks. Ben later explained that she did not know how to delegate the work for the employees that were under her, which led to her stress level rising and caused her mental health to implode. Later, it would be theorized that Ben was not helping Courtney as much as he could, and this led to her being overwhelmed. But Ben and Grace both denied it. Eventually, the Ethiopian restaurant would result in a failure, and the family was forced to move on. But the cracks within the family's foundation were already starting to show now.
Okay, this happened.
The restaurant started when I was 8 or 9.
See what happened even in the restaurant. You see the same
2012,
pattern?
I think.
We had an Ethiopian restaurant, so we hired Ethiopian refugees. So we were like, it was a strange business because the owners were not Ethiopian, but we had like the most black employees.
What? Yeah, I'm not even going to get into that.
You could ever have. And but she wasn't able to relate as a manager. You know, as a manager, you have to delegate tasks. So she actually alienated all the workers. They'd be standing around speaking Amharic, the language of Ethiopia. She'd be doing all the work, and then she'd be exhausted.
So is he doing the thing right now where he puts all the blame like on the wife, and he just like sat in the background and did absolutely nothing but, you know, counting the checks? Is that what happened?
And Grace was stuffed upstairs to be the mother of the kids, which was not how it was supposed to go.
Real quick, when you say upstairs, was this restaurant ran out of your house, or do you mean like the kids would go to the restaurant, or what do you mean when you say
we were near? Yeah, so we semi.
Wait, what inquiry? What are we talking about? There's actually a really good okay, now, I'm not saying he is, but if he was, would you feel the same way? Wait, about what? Elaborate, because I be yapping, and then I forget what I'm, like, yapping about sometimes.
There, we were near Brown University in Providence, which is, you know, the kind of place for an Ethiopian restaurant, which is an unusual cuisine, but it's got vegan. So it's a great location, but it had 3 floors. And the 3rd floor was, we used 2 floors for the restaurant. The 3rd floor was like this, you know, it was like not up to snuff. You could look through remember that, Chris? You could look through the
in the bathroom
down to the floor below. But I mean, it was okay.
Sometime in either 2017 or 2018, the Thorps experienced somewhat of a rift between the family, and it would only get worse from there. The major division with the family was between Grace and Courtney, who Grace has accused of being emotionally abusive and neglectful, and during Grace's childhood, while they were being homeschooled, Grace was forced to act as a second mom to her siblings, which was an emotional toll for the daughter. As pointed out in a Reddit posted on the DGG subreddit, a Reddit user going by Black Trinity, some of the allegations of abuse that—
Oh, fucking DGG is involved in this shit? Destiny's community? What the— Oh no.
Grace had levied against her mother can include the following: Courtney telling Grace that she was just 16 years old when she hoped Grace would kill herself, abandoning her children, physically abusing Grace's younger brother John, not maintaining the house to the point where the kitchen turned into a moldy, rat-infested pigsty.
Oh, Jesus. Wow. Mother of the Year award goes to. Holy shit. Is this all alleged? Like I assume this is all alleged.
Forcing Grace to fake documents so they could pass their homeschool curriculum without really learning anything. Now, later on, it was revealed in an interview that Ben was the one who brought up Courtney's abuse against Grace to Grace after reportedly coming to the realization that Courtney was trying to manipulate Ben into thinking that his daughter was a horrible person. During this, Ben claimed that he later came to the realization that Grace was actually a wonderful human being, even though he treats her like shit, and that he was—
Yo, hey daughter, you're a wonderful human being, but you fucking suck. What the fuck?
being turned against her. This would be around a time when Ben and Grace would grow much closer, and Courtney would drop out of the picture altogether, allegedly neglecting her children as they grew older. Eventually separated from his wife, and he and Grace would move in together across the state, where his 2 older sons, John and Tommy, would later join. After which, Ben claims Courtney would concede that she was not taking care of the youngest children, and Ben would have to go back to her place to take care of them, migrating back and forth between both households to try and keep everything together.
If it's left to the father, right, because their mother has basically dropped out of the picture, right?
Oh, also, hello.
For the last
hi.
5.5 years, she's been totally non-responsive because
I
I
forgot
called
to say
some of this
hi,
stuff
Ivana,
out.
my
Like,
bad.
what are we doing here? So I think a girl can get alienated. And, you know, Grace is a natural performer. She's always been a performer. You could say that I exploit her by saying that I think she could.
Oh, that's really important, because doesn't Grace say all the time, he's not exploiting me? He literally just said it. Let's go back to this. What the fuck?
You know, Grace is a natural performer. She's always been a performer. You could say that I exploit her by saying that I think she could do great performing as a career, but...
You could say that I exploit her. It's like, yeah, I guess, kinda.
I don't really understand that. Do I benefit from it? Would I benefit from it? Sure. I don't think there's anything wrong with families encouraging their kids to succeed. And I think a part of that is when she first came on stream, I mean, obviously she's a very lovely young lady, but the sexual, let's say, the sexual attention that an attractive young woman will get.
How old was Grace when he started bringing her on streams and shit, bro? This shit's weird, dog.
On stream can be difficult to negotiate. Would you agree with that?
Sure, it can be difficult. But
it can be exciting, overwhelming. Go ahead.
Yeah, but I am not disagreeing with that. But you are talking about.
I asked, if you found out the dad had been. Oh, Jesus Christ. No, I didn't mean that. I didn't like. I mean, I just dislike the way she would, her little attitude she has. Like, no, when I holy shit, holy fuck, that's an incredible inquiry we have here. I asked, would you still hate her if you found out the dad had been a great person's child? Maybe YouTube removed my comment because they didn't put the G in front of the word. Holy shit. I mean, if that's what led her down this path, yeah, I couldn't hate her for that. But, like, I still dislike a person for, like, who they are, I guess. I don't know. But Jesus Christ. He did that? Holy fuck. What is this family, bro?
This man is 45.
Terrible.
He talked about pimping your daughter out on you know, and no father, I think, who, or any parent really, who is following a religion.
Now, in March of 2023, Courtney would allege to cut ties with the family in hopes of starting a new life. This would cause a lot of conflict for the Thorps, and unfortunately, it would all be exploited on stream. We'll get more into the streaming exploits of the Thorps later, but first, I wanted to talk about the biggest reason for this rift within the family, and that reason would be the Family Guy, the incest.
Oh, great. Now we're getting into it. She's completely brainwashed. You know, to some extent, I would agree. Yeah, it seems that way.
Oh, and she sent me something. You know, a teenage girl will send something. Maybe it was an emoji of a.
I think
eggplant
phrase it was.
Really
Hey, can you come up here and bring that big dick with you? And
yeah, right.
Emojis.
Yeah. Okay.
I have no memory. I don't know.
Yeah, something like that. I'm sure. I used to call her tits when she was 16. You know,
What? I hope he. What? That's just a weird thing. If that is a joke, that's like not even like a good. That's not even a joke at that point. It's like, yeah. Well, I used to call her this. What the fuck, dude?
Whatever. It's a joke.
Oh my god, bro. That's beyond a joke at that point. If it's towards your own child, it's a kid. The fuck? That goes beyond a joke at that point, bro. That's just fucking weird.
You know, you'd think these kind of accusations were made up by a bunch of bad faith trolls within the Thorps fan base, but no, these rumors of sexual fraternizing between Ben and Grace were actually sourced by one of the family members, Grace's brother, John. Now, John had claimed that during COVID, his father, Ben, was...
Wait, isn't John is the normal one, right? I'd rather believe him than most of these people. What the fuck?
Being sexually explicit with his own daughter, Grace. The story goes that while John was going through Grace's phone, he would find text messages between the two in which Grace was sending eggplant emojis to her father. The text reportedly read something like this, quote, "Bring me that big D, daddy."
I'm going to hell. I almost laughed at that. What the fuck? Jesus Christ, this guy. Oh my god, dude. What? If those texts are real, holy shit. What the fuck?
Now, there's some discrepancy here with the age. John claims that Grace was still a minor at the time. However, Ben would go on to say that this was false and that she would have been 18, but Ben also added in a caveat that he did not remember this whole ordeal happening. But if it did, it would have happened during the time period around when Grace was an adult. Needless to say, when it comes to the state of Rhode Island,
he doesn't remember, but what the fuck, dude? What is wrong with this family? Oh my god, what is wrong with the Mr. whatever the fuck his name is? Jesus Christ, bro, what is wrong with you?
Island, it really doesn't matter either way. However, some rumors and accusations have speculated that the age could have been younger than 16. But again, there's never been any sort of confirmation about this thing. Ben also said that he and Grace would joke like this all the time, and it was nothing abnormal, revealing that when Grace was younger, he would make sexual jokes towards her, and that her nickname was, quote, tits, or quote, why don't you bring me some beer? Which I...
Well, you shouldn't even be joking about that kind of stuff to begin with a kid. Like, what? Guys, it's just jokes. It's just jokes. Okay, bud, sure.
Which, guys, I don't know about you, but if you're making jokes like this to your underage daughter as if she was some cocktail waitress in the 1970s, then maybe, just maybe, you want to rethink some of your parenting strategies.
Yes, true. Yeah, maybe rethink some of your parenting strategies, because what the fuck? You should not be doing that as a parent to your kid, like, at all.
Well, I introduced Grace to when she was, I don't know what age, what that means, underage for what? Sexual intercourse?
Yeah, let's...
Minor? Under 18?
Yeah, let's call it a legal minor.
Well, I mean, I don't remember, but I talked about, obviously, sexual things with Grace when she was younger. I mean, jokingly.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God. I don't remember, but, dude, you know, when my kid was a kid, I'd make sexual jokes towards them all the time. Like, bro, that's not normal. Nobody does this. Or, I mean, normal people don't do this. Like, what the fuck?
I called her tits, I think, when she was 15. Hey, tits, why don't you bring me some beers?
But I think I've consistently said, like, I don't think that's...
No, I mean, Mike, I mean, kids these days know about this stuff at a much younger age, and I think adults
I'm not saying they don't. I'm not saying they don't. I'm saying, like, you don't have to engage it.
There were also some insinuations.
Rhode Island's flag should just be Grace. Wait, Grace text your. What the fuck, Teddy? All right, you know, I'll put in a petition after this, okay?
That Ben and Grace had gone beyond just weird flirtatious tech, and that this father-daughter relationship had allegedly gotten physical. John would allegedly bring this up to the rest of his family, including his mother Courtney, who ended up believing the allegations, creating a massive split between the family. Courtney and John versus Grace and Ben, as both Grace and Ben believed Courtney was delusional, and used these allegations to fan the flames of their hatred for Grace. Grace even claimed that Courtney had grown jealous of their closeness with Ben and Grace's relationship.
So this is their kiss. So Ben goes in and says, "Happy birthday, honey." He sings her happy birthday and says, "Can I get a kiss?" Puts his arms around her, traps her, pulls her in, and makes out with her.
Well, how long?
Bro.
What? What the fuck, dude? Oh, dude, what the fuck? What have I got myself into? Oh, Lord. Oh, no, this is not, you don't do this. You don't do this. No, stop it. No. This guy's a fucking freak, bro. This guy is, ugh.
Like, what in the fuck, bro? Why? Why?
Yes, good question. Why? Why would you do this with your daughter? What the fuck?
What are you doing? I do wish that was me, though. I wish Ben would kiss me like that.
Okay, all
Bring
right.
these insidious sexual desires onto them to use as ammo. The younger brother, John, however, truly believed that this had happened and that his own father was preying on Grace. And unfortunately, the rest of the family was caught in between. It is worth mentioning, though, that Ben Thorp has admitted to sexualizing his own daughter for views, letting her dance in lingerie for her stream. He also plays this weird semantic game where he'll go on live streams and admit to fondling his children, but then will state that fondling isn't necessarily sexual.
Fondling is... what? Fondling isn't Bro, what? I have never heard the word fondled not used in a non-sexual way, or used in a non-sexual way. What? He's playing semantics. Is that really his like only defense for doing that shit? Is playing a semantics game? That's fucking retarded. Oh my god. Wood chipper, agreed. Wood chipper, throw him in the brazen bowl.
And used within the context of his family, hugging his children, playing...
Now, like, granted, this is all alleged, but, like, it kind of looks like it, not gonna lie.
with his children, caressing his children while they're crying. These are all things Ben considers as fondling.
The idea that a woman...
If you Google fondle, stroke or caress lovingly or erotically.
Yeah, right. So.
Oh, yeah, use it in the loving way. Dude, be for real here. Who the fuck uses fondling for, like, in a loving way, dude? What? No, but... I don't think it, like I said, I've never heard a single person ever say, you know, oh, I fondled somebody in a loving way. Don't worry. It totally wasn't sexual. Never.
Stroke.
So it's completely reasonable, completely reasonable or erotically for me to think that maybe you're talking about in an appropriate way.
Well, physical intimacy with your children is similar.
Wait, this is interesting. I'm almost not mad that you're stream snipe. How am I stream sniping flatly? Is he going over the same? Wait, what's going on?
To sexual intimacy in the sense that both things are involve touching, and everyone gets so fucking uptight about it. It's ridiculous. It's just ridiculous. So you wanted to know what my message is. My message is that I don't think Stardust, you actually have any problem with what I'm saying, and there is no other.
A lot of people do. I think a lot of people do, buddy. The normal people do that don't do this shit definitely have a problem with it.
The word for it. We don't need to redo the entire like English language because
that's. Oh my god, bro.
Yes, things have dual meanings. I've said it's
do you
totally
fondle
fine
kids?
to.
Then do you fondle your kids?
Well, my kids are not little kids anymore.
Yeah,
so
but
no.
did you fondle your kids when they were little kids?
Yes. Did they sit on my lap? Yes, absolutely. Did they crawl into bed with me and watch TV with me on the with us on the weekends? Absolutely.
Will you say that the specific words? Yes, when my children were small, I fondled them.
Yes, I told you that.
Oh, she just caught him, and he doesn't even care, bro. You just got caught in 4K. But you're using this whole semantics of like, oh yeah. Oh my god, bro, this is so bad. Like, this is terrible optics. Like, the worst optics I've ever seen.
Specifically that sentence.
Stardust, yes.
Say it then. Say
fondled them. Yes.
Okay, all right.
Dude, me and my boss fondle all the time in a business sense. What the fuck? Teddy, god damn it.
Fondling my kids when they were little kids.
This is an argument he brings up quite a bit, never walks it back, and always seems to die on that exact hill. Now, I need to reiterate, as far as the incest allegations go, there haven't been any conclusive evidence that Ben Thorp and his daughter Grace are participating in some incestuous relationship. But if they aren't, then they are definitely portraying it as such.
Well, he got arrested, so I want to see where that goes. Well, you know, what did he get arrested for? What's going on there? Oh,
stream and attempt to gain viewers and donations.
I will keep it up, and I will get rid of the incest angle, because I've been the one promoting that angle, because I've been saying, oh my god, this guy's so abusive, push him away on stream and act like he's manipulating me. I will get rid of that angle. I will!
Yeah, I think that's
I was
really
wrong
great.
for doing it. I was wrong for publicly humiliating him.
what do you mean you were wrong for? I would have, dude. If I was you, oh my god, bro. Like, this is so bad. Brother, dude. What the fuck? She seems pretty brainwashed, bro. This is crazy.
Yeah, like, you're so
He's the one that comes on and says he likes to fondle kids, though.
He does like to fondle kids, as do I.
Now,
what? So do I. Like, that's a terrible comeback. That's like probably the worst comebacks I've ever heard in my entire life.
To reiterate, as far as the incest allegations go, there hasn't been any actual conclusive evidence that
Yes, as we all can say, alleged, because there's no actual proof, but doesn't look good.
Ben Thorp and his daughter, Grace, are participating.
The optics are not looking good.
In some incestuous relationship. But if they aren't, then they're definitely portraying it as such on stream in an attempt to gain viewers and donations. Theory is that...
Which is still gross. You shouldn't do that. It's pretty fucking terrible, even if you're just doing it as a, whoa, guys, shock value. That's like, no, stop it. Just stop.
The family plays up their issues for the stream to create content so that they can reap the benefit. Many believe that the Thorps are just a family of provocateurs, merely trying to push the line, as it were. I will say, though, as time continues to go on, the number of people that believe that this is just some sort of ghastly bit meant to tread the line between fiction and reality is slowly dwindling. Because as you add in the factors of each family member and keep looking through the circumstantial evidence, you may realize that this family is just more than less insane. When it comes to the Thorps, I mean, anything is really possible. As the children grew older, Ben decided to take this opportunity to become an entertainer on stream. He had his background as a Catholic theology teacher and would try his best to become prevalent in the debate bro sphere. This would lead to him putting the rest
He became a debate bro. Oh lord, and he's using semantics in his arguments. Like, that's the worst kind of person to debate, dude. From what I've seen, like, no, they're always the worst because they just keep throwing you for loops.
of his family down with him as well. Ben and Courtney would all become online personas.
Whoa. Whoa, put your hands up, Mr. Thorp. You're being arrested. That's literally what happened. Oh, no.
Hey, folks, it's Ben Thorp here. Happy to welcome everybody on board. I believe you're kind of at ground zero of something, to be honest with you, that I believe that the Lord is trying to do with the internet.
Just been listening, and so, like I said...
You're playing innocent. You're so full of
now
shit.
you're getting
Where
so
do you handle this?
You're so upset about my questions. It was just a question.
Did he just leave? Did he unironically just run? He lost, then. You ran.
I'm not judging.
Is this the mom? Yeah, this is the mom, I think. What the fuck?
But then
you don't find this little...
Oh, he came back. Oh, never mind.
Kindergarten girl routine disgusting? You're just going to sit there and pretend she isn't just lying?
Why are you so grumpy with me? Gosh.
Because you're a disgusting
Wow, you're so
human
grumpy.
being.
Hey, could you
It's an act of love. You are disgusting.
So is this a debate or no? Is he just throwing ad homs at her? Like, I don't get this, bro. If he's a debate bro, he's the worst debate bro I've ever seen in my entire life.
In your religion, do you believe
disgusting. Look at
you.
you.
Believe in forgiveness? It broke up.
Look at you sucking on your gigantic...
Teddy. Oh my god, I would have put a picture of Ben Thorp next to the wiki page for Fondle. Oh, dude, his villain name is the Fondler.
Soft drink.
Ben began streaming in late 2022 after selling a bunch of his property in preparation. In the early stages, Ben attempted to break into the conspiracy community and would participate in religious debates, and it wouldn't be long before he became accused of being a grifter. At one point, Ben reportedly paid $1,000 to debate the streamer Big Papa Fascist, aka Andrew Wilson, for a guest spot on his show called The Crucible. The two would later have a public falling out that created a lot of drama within that community.
The number one thing on the list, trust your mother and father. You should definitely do that, right?
I believe as an adult, you should trust your father.
Yeah. What if your father's...
Wait, don't trust your... What? That is the stupidest thing I've ever heard in my entire life. Only trust your father, never your mother. What kind of stupid logic is that? Like, you could stop trusting your parents if they do some whack shit, obviously, and if they're, like, liars, yada yada, doing the normal stuff that would make you lose trust, even though they're your blood relative. Folks, you know what? You don't have to trust your blood relative because they're blood, okay? But That's stupid. That's retarded.
Conspiracy theorist.
Yeah, I think you have to work
Small
that out.
peepee
I'm not saying that
Hang on, what does that mean?
After being outed by the conspiracy community, Ben took a different approach and would show that he was willing to do whatever it takes, using his family for clout as they became his content. Early on, Grace and Ben's streaming relationship was more like a boss and his employee. Grace acted simply as his assistant, who would help her father from boomering out over the technology. Eventually, Grace would become a substantial part of Ben's show, so he could bring in...
Hey kid, I'm gonna use you for some labor. You're gonna help me on this show on YouTube. Thank you. I'm a boomer.
more male viewers. Grace then transitioned to her own channel, where she would stream and gain...
I know Gen X's that work their fucking shit perfectly fine. Makes no sense.
Following, becoming more prevalent than Ben within the streaming community. Courtney would also become seduced by the opportunity to start a YouTube career and wanted to stream on her own channel. Most of her streams would...
True, somebody. This family has no dignity. Yeah, can't even, I wouldn't even consider them a family at this point. It's just an amalgamation of disgusting, degenerate behavior and a bunch of other shit. Like, holy fuck.
All of her just dancing in front of the camera and being really fucking weird. Soon the whole family would get involved and it would turn into a complete shit show. While streaming, Ben was at a terrible disadvantage. You see, he...
Wait, let me go back. What did that say? White people in the function got... Son of a bitch. So this is the mom, I assume, just being like absolutely just mental and just dancing crazily on a live stream. Like,
soon the whole family would get involved and it would turn into a complete shit show. While streaming, Ben was at a terrible disadvantage. You see, he was optically obtuse and was also way too forthcoming with specific details on stream, unleashing all kinds of sexually explicit details about himself that should have...
Yeah, that's also something you shouldn't do on the internet. Get, you know, too deep into your own personal shit. You know, especially the sexual stuff. You know, it's never looks good. People can use it against you as well. So there's that.
Stayed within the confines of his man cave, which, as we all know, is a major symptom of becoming a lolcow, as the incoming viewers would use this information to their advantage, milking Ben for all he's worth.
Yes. See, there you go. There's your answer. They fucking used him for content.
You just want to know, is it really frosting? So, Mike, you tell me. He thinks his semen was going to taste like frosting.
And his daughter's right there, bro, while he's saying all this shit, dude.
Mike, but everyone knows it's true. Everyone. Have you tried your own semen? Is that something you did? You're like, one day you're like, I'm going to taste that. That looks yummy.
The answer is, of course, yes.
So,
bruh, why is she... Why is he and she in the same room while this conversation is being held? What the fuck?
We may have tried others too, but just for a taste test.
Now, the streams provided content, but it did not stop there, as Ben, Grace, Courtney, and John would find themselves in their Discord server, arguing with each other all the time, for reportedly 5 to 6 hours a day, providing content for all the incoming traffic of...
Bro, what? Was that really what they were doing instead of, you know, spending valuable family time? They were just doing this crazy shit? What the fuck?
Avid pot stirrers within the Discord, who of course proceeded to record the VCs. And this is mostly how the buzz behind this vacuous source of controversy began.
Who could have known? Who could have known that, you know, this crazy family, you know, is getting recorded in VCs because they're being absolutely disgusting? Like, what the fuck? Who could have seen that coming? Oh.
And as many lolcow hunters and A-loggers began entering this Discord to see what all the fuss was about. This is how content creators like Shamu would become aware of the Thorps.
And so the girl I was living with, she said to me, she's like, one day she was like, guess how old Josh is? And I was like, I don't know, like 21 or 20. She's like, lower. And I was like, I don't know, like 19. She's like, lower. And I was like, 18? And she's like, lower. And I was like, 7.
God damn it, somebody. She does look like she needs some saving, though. You got that, buddy. All right, you got that.
18?
Wait, what?
I ain't doing it. Hell no. But you can, for sure.
Yeah, 17. So apparently, like, a sex offender as well. But
what are we getting into? What the fuck?
I'm really hoping the statute of limitations is run out on that.
What? I hope? Wait, for her? Wait, what? Did she just admit to saying that live on camera? What the fuck is wrong with you? Oh my god, dude.
I don't really feel bad about that at...
What? You don't feel... Oh my god, bro.
At all. I do not feel bad about that at all.
Yeah, this guy in the background, Shamu. What the fuck? Same reaction for me. What the fuck?
Because
holy shit.
He kind of deceived me, and well, whatever. He's a 17-year-old guy. Like, how is that like a big deal? You know?
Why did she marry a pedophile?
Now, during these...
Wait, he's the one that married dude, what the fuck? It was Ben? The underage guy with the mentally ill MILF? Is that what's going on? What the fuck? This is gross, bro. This is grody.
Streams and Discord calls, there would have been these makeshift family therapy sessions where Courtney would come off very guilt-driven, and she would admit to being a bully when she was younger. She also had a horrible habit of being too forthcoming as well. For example, the mother admitted on live stream to having sexual relations with a 17-year-old while she was an adult, wording it the worst way possible.
Well, how old was...
And it was total...
We're not even gonna get into that, bro. Because if it's full-grown adult, like, you know, like 19, 17, I don't know. Dude, I don't know. Like, fucking, how old was this woman when this happened? Because, like, the bigger the age gap, the worse, you know?
Lolcow behavior. On stream, Ben and Courtney's relationship was insanely toxic. Mostly, it's just Ben continuously demanding her to listen to him while she tries her best to do so.
All right, I am not mentioning that to somebody. I am not reading that out loud.
But no matter...
I'm not even going to show it. Nope.
No matter what she says, Ben isn't having any of it. Grace and Courtney's strenuous relationship would be platformed for all the world to see as their adversarial history began to sprout on the streams, their family lore poured out into the content. Grace used this family dynamic with her mother and the drama surrounding it for views, having personal conversations and arguments that are meant for privacy on a live stream in front of chatters who are commenting on this drama in real time. Within these fights, the mother usually rolled over and apologized or took accountability, conceding to her daughter's attacks, but sometimes when pushed against a wall, as Grace had a habit of doing.
So... This mom is obviously not all there mentally at all. Also, just admitted on live stream to, you know, that underage stuff. Now she's just being used for content by the family. That's kind of fucked, bro. Holy shit. This is a dark and twisted fucking family, dude. This is the Hills Have Eyes. Instead of being cannibals, they just fuck each other. Like, this is crazy.
Courtney would completely...
I think they also did that. I forgot. Oh, fuck.
Lose it and fight back. A lot of times this would be provoked because it would stir up more content for the family. On occasions, the fights between the mother and daughter would cause Courtney to be brought to tears as Grace would accuse her mother of being manipulative. However, even during these heated moments, the family would not stop interacting with the chat. The chat continued to fan the flames while this weird family drama would unfold between their eyes.
Why would you manipulate people? So you say you're all about the truth, but then you say, like, yeah, I'm manipulating people to feel bad for me right now. Why don't you stop?
What the fuck, dude? This is like... This is worse than TLC levels of, like, doing this type of shit. What the fuck? TLC is pretty bad when it comes to exploiting people like this. Not gonna lie. But what the fuck? Why are you doing this publicly? This is like... That'll just make it 10 times worse. It'll make everything worse.
This is not manufactured. I promise you. Look at you sitting there crying like a victim.
This isn't manufactured. Well, I mean, regardless, it still shouldn't be made content. What the fuck?
Now, most of the time, Ben and Grace were on the same page and acted more like a father-daughter tag team. However, that doesn't mean Grace is impervious to Ben's psychosis, as Ben is very volatile with Grace in stressful situations during the stream. This leads to Grace being apologetic and emotional. It's obvious that she's really trying to impress her father, and I imagine she sees herself as...
Oh no, is it one of the... Dude, like people have been saying brainwashed by her own father. Or...
female version of him. It's kind of sad, honestly. Like, if you take away the sexual insinuations, at the end of the day, this is just a daughter that wants her father to be proud of her. Some have also speculated that Grace has this internal fear of turning into her mother. So when Ben...
Princess Gracie. Oh, God. Damn it. I'm fucking things up with my dad. He said that we could maybe relax and watch some vids about the Steven Crowder situation and get to know the whole story more. But I do this thing where I pretend I'm afraid of him and I start choking on my words and stuff and acting skittish. What? Oh my god, this sounds awful, dude. What the fuck? But it comes in waves, almost worse than the more... Dude, so basically she's just being fucking brainwashed by her father, like, at this point. If she's admitting this behind the scenes, like, is this manufactured too? Like, you can't... I don't even know what's going... Like, how am I supposed to believe any of it? Like, oh, dude, it's just like fucking rabbit hole. I don't actively choose to pretend to be afraid of him, but I'm saying to myself the whole time, I'm acting afraid. Just calm down. Yeah, you're coping, basically, saying it's not real, it's not happening. That's what's going on, Grace. That's not good. That's not good at all. Which is fucking true. I know it. No, you're in denial. That's denial right there. But whatever. I'm not sure what it means. That sometimes I just can't relax. So I wonder why. Maybe it's a bad habit that'll go away. Hopefully, it still hasn't gone away. When was this? 2023, 5/1. So like this was like a year ago. Well, that hasn't changed in a year, Grace, at all. this bad habit you've not grown out of. Because she taught me to be afraid. I assume she's talking about the mother, which, yeah, using the mother as like a way to fucking, yeah, it's all her fault. Okay, yeah, sure. I mean, the mom fucking sucks too, but you're not the Ben's the one manipulating you, but all right. I just get into a placement where I can't calm down, and then I just keep getting more and more agitated. And even when I try to calm down, why would you even post this on a fucking public Discord server saying, here, any thoughts? I think God is working in mystical ways in my life. No, the devil's in your life. That's crazy, bro. That is not God.
Picks a fight with her, she freezes up and becomes subservient because it activates the idea that Ben may see her just as he sees Courtney. Ben also doesn't hesitate to use this to his advantage and compare the two women when arguing with Grace, which doesn't help the situation. It's also to note that Ben sees Grace as a sort of content trophy, knowing that her looks can bring in numbers, which Ben encourages Grace to flirt with chatters for clout. During family drama, chatters are welcome to interact.
Did I just do it? Did I just get used to 1.5? Because this sounds slowed down to me. Have I done it? Have I finally reached a new power level of hearing? Holy shit, dude. I used to be able to do 1.25. We're at 1.5. Let's go. Hopefully a couple people have told me that it actually fucks them up when they try to watch like TV shows and shit. Holy fuck, I just fucking lisped right there. That was terrible. Anyways, yeah, hopefully that doesn't happen to me. That would suck. But yeah, anyways, moving on. Derailed.
And would be brought into the fight, choosing different sides to help aid their favorite Thorp family member. A lot of the times, the IRL drama from their lives behind the scenes would seep into the stream, which would result in even more content as the family fought with one another IRL, bringing the drama onto the streams to have a weird family therapy session. So now that
so they're just melding they're melding the online stuff and the IRL stuff, which you never want to do. That's like the #1 rule. Oh, brother.
we've gotten a good idea of how the family
So the dad just wants money at this point, which is just fucking crazy.
portrays themselves online and offline, we can really get into the heart of things, because the Thorp's career in streaming is just simply a never-ending car crash that you can't look away from, and all of the drama is exploited for viewers to see.
She's doing this thing. Why is she lying? Why?
So that she doesn't.
No, get right down to it. Get right down to it. Why? It's one word.
Pride.
Not really. Why doesn't a girl? Oh, Jesus Christ Almighty! Why doesn't a girl want to say?
Jesus Christ, dude, calm down. What the fuck?
Yeah, I'd like to get gangbanged. Why? Come on.
Why are you? Oh, dude, this is so weird, bro. Like, it just gives me the ick. Like, ugh.
Embarrassment.
Yeah, right. Shame. Okay.
Yeah.
So I would say not.
You should all feel shamed from this video. Like, on God, I would never do this with my family. Hey, family, want to hop on a stream and talk about our family problems? No. Nobody in their right mind would do this.
99% of women. It's fine in a normal conversation that people say, like, I'm not going to go there. Yeah. Okay, but if you're friends with someone, every girl with a few drinks in her should say, like, yeah, of course, right?
Yeah.
Of course.
What?
Of course. It's funny and likable. And if you're not going to do that, you're really saying, ontologically, men are bad and women are good. And that is fucking annoying.
So to truly understand this family, one has to sift through hours upon hours of content in which the Thorps basically stream their own personal melodrama for the whole world to see. If we were to go into full detail and give a specific timeline on all the events on stream, then this video would probably be longer than the Titanic, and I ain't got that kind of time. However, I will give somewhat of a short synopsis of these series of streams to try and convey how absolutely fucked up and desperate this family truly is. For context, Ben, Grace, John were all living somewhat together. Ben and Grace were living at a house in Rhode Island while John was staying at a studio apartment right next door. At some point, John had suffered a broken knee, which resulted in him being forced to use crutches and
So John's the normal one, is what I'm gathering from this. Okay.
hobble around. He was basically
What's up, Aunt? How's it going, buddy?
bedridden, and apparently Ben and Grace were not helping him out around the house. This would culminate in a fight on stream on December 28, 2022, where John expressed his frustrations towards Ben and Grace as he felt that they were using his temporary affliction as a power game to exert their superiority over him, making him feel like he had to say sorry for asking for help during this virtual...
What the fuck, dude? Just help out your fucking brother and your son. Like, what the fuck? No, dude, we're gonna oh, what the
confrontation. It would basically turn into family turmoil as the son would let out his frustrations against his father, where he conveyed that his father was super manipulative due to Ben threatening to take away his living situation in the apartment.
You are perfectly free to leave from
Yes,
all the...
I'm not, Ben. You can't get an apartment when you're 18 just like that. And I have a 2-year lease, or somebody has a 2-year lease. You lied about the papers because you're crazy, as if that's...
Oh, dude, he's fucking... Get him. Get him, yes! Holy shit. Okay, I shouldn't be praising the fucking, yeah, go get him. This shouldn't even be a fucking streamed thing. But, like, bro, he's going in right now, bro. He's like, you're fucking nuts. Dude, is he, like, the normal one of the family? Like, the you know, the rest, you know, usually it's called the black sheep. But in this case, they're all the black sheep, and he's the white one? Like, I don't get it. Okay, that sounded really bad, but you know what I mean.
It's helpful. Maybe you should just tell me what you wrote on those lease papers instead of lying to me and then making me pay half the rent every month. You withhold my renting information. I have no idea what situation I'm in. And then
so he's withholding his own. That you don't do that. What the fuck? That's fucked. You gotta tell him. You gotta give him that information.
Whenever you feel like it, you can blow up my phone and ask me to come down there whenever you feel like it, and like threaten my living situation that I hate, threaten everything, ruin my life.
John, John, you have
You're
five.
crazy.
John, you have five. You now have 5 cats up there.
Then you know why I have 5 cats? Because you invited every piece of your family to come over, and my cat escaped because everybody leaves the fucking door open.
Why is she laughing at this? The fuck? Evil, bro. What the fuck? Dude, who cares if he has 5 cats? Who cares?
I didn't get my cat pregnant. You did.
Things escalated even further when John said that Ben looked gay, and Ben would say that he hoped his son would die of starvation, proceeding to challenge his
What, bro? What the fuck is wrong with you?
own son to a fight, and claimed that he would beat his knee so he would need another surgery. As a retort, John referred to Grace as Ben's weirdo little slave girl. The father and son blood sport.
Oh my god, dude. He unironically won. John won, bro. What the fuck?
Turned into a slur-flinging contest as Ben would get onto his religious pedestal and say that John was bringing damnation onto himself. This conversation ends when Ben would...
Dude, he is like the least, for a religious person, he doesn't seem very religious. Everything he's doing is a sin. Like, everything, from what I've seen, this guy is a straight-up sinner. Alright? Like, what the fuck? How's he gonna stand on a religious pedestal saying, you're bringing damnation to this family? No, Ben, I think it's you, bro. With an amalgamation of, like... I think it's just you, bro, honestly, at this point. You're, like, the master manipulator of this entire family, causing all this shit to happen. Like, that's what I'm getting from this, like, entirely. Like, what the fuck?
Then, you'll never believe this.
Dude, I hate those religious people. I'm using the word hate here, alright? Oh, no. But fucking... No, they can't... I hate when the religious people stand on their religious little pedestal like, you're a sinner, but behind closed doors, they've been sinning the entire time. You know? What? It's fucking stupid and hypocritical.
Threatened to ban his son, John,
and a sin
from the Discord. What is this Discord family drama, dude? By the way, these people are all in the same vicinity of one another. They could have had this conversation.
Yeah, literally, bro. They're all in Discord arguing each other in front of, like, I don't know how many people, hundreds at this point, I would assume, just watching this family burn and fall to the ground. And they literally could just, like, hey, all right, come over to the house. You know, it's literally, like, right next door. And let's talk about this. No, let's turn it into content. Woo, content, baby. What the fuck?
In person, but instead they have it over fucking Discord in a server or even on a live stream.
I don't understand why he can't just go to his Discord and do what he wants.
I can ban him. Do you want me to ban him? That's easier.
All right, we'll ban you. That's fine. We'll ban him.
Bitches
That's
are.
what he wants to do. He doesn't want to be respectful.
Who's this fucking guy up here? What the fuck?
Do you want to make an like all these retards can go to your Discord in 2 seconds? So why don't you go to your Discord? I don't care.
Wow, being killed a fucking vegan.
Before we go even further, I'd like to quickly explain the power dynamic between Ben and his wife/ex-wife Courtney. Courtney has basically rolled over, whether it's from guilt of leaving the household or not being able to deal with confrontation, or it could just be flat out mental illness. Regardless, when she finds herself on stream with her husband, the dynamic turns into either her apologizing or agreeing with Ben to the point where Ben seems to take pleasure in it. And even when she apologizes or admits fault, Ben still isn't pleased.
Oh boy, he's one of those where even when somebody's rolled over, like, dude, this guy fucking sucks, bro. This guy's the worst.
During his frequent manic episodes, Ben will constantly bombard Courtney with guilt, calling her a liar and a manipulator while telling her to kill herself. During one of these psychotic discussions, a conversation about a possible annulment between
just blatant manipulation in front of everybody's eyes. He's like, I'm not a manipulator. I do nothing wrong. I'm not a sinner. I stand on my religious pedestal.
their marriage begun, and Ben was maniacally obsessed with convincing his wife to make this decision so they could separate in the eyes of God. On January 2nd, 2023, Ben...
So they could separate in the eyes of God. This guy...
Thorp and
did he read his own book? I assume not.
A Discord call with his daughter, wife, and son, in which he attempts to wear down his wife, trying to convince her to do her own stream and tell her audience that they were never actually married due to her lying during her wedding vows. The idea is that because Courtney was not a dedicated wife but promised to be one, then the marriage was null and void. This would turn into a fight between John and Ben, where John proclaims that somebody needs to...
Dude, that'd be like if Flatley was like, all right, yeah, guys, we're having some family trouble now. All right, we're gonna get our family on. All right, you start up your stream, I'll fire up mine. Oh, dude, Turd Islands, like, what the fuck, dude? This is insanity.
Call the police on...
Why? This is just craziness.
Ben, to which Ben later threatens John's life as a challenge for him to call the cops.
You're gonna leave, then you're gonna leave me with this fucking maniac over
You know, it's funny. Ben's arrested.
here who wants to threaten me and call the police on me, and I can't get rid of him because he's going to threaten me. All right, John, I'll fucking come up there and kill you. Okay, so call the police now.
I would have just called them, bro, honestly.
I mean, that is a viable reason to call the police.
So call the police. Go ahead.
I will.
Okay.
Later on, there was an update where Grace went into John's room and claimed to have been physically attacked. Grace had recorded her perspective and threatened to call the police while Courtney attempts to try and quell the family conflict. The family would then come to an agreement that if John comes on stream, they won't call the police. As this goes on, their ever so empathetic Ben basically shoos his own daughter away after she had been assaulted by her brother. In desperation, Courtney attempts to reason with John to come on stream. So
Okay, well, I mean, he didn't have to go, they're making him snap, bro. Like, honestly, I don't blame him. I'd wail too. What the fuck? I'd be like, I'm tired of this you crazy motherfuckers. Like, I would have hit the dad, though, honestly. I wouldn't have hit, Grace. But, like, what the fuck? They're, like, bringing a camera to his room and shit, like, making him, like, what the fuck?
The police won't be called, but Ben insinuates...
And he's just sitting there all fucking smug-looking, dude. The mom's here just all fucking zoned out because she's out of her mind. Like, bro, this is just saddening.
...that Courtney is siding with him, and this basically creates another conflict. Now, while waiting to see what John's decision is going to be, the family reacts to the footage. In the footage, Grace confronts John, calling him an F-slur, to which John replies, "Hey, Tommy, the younger brother, if you were nice to her, maybe she'll suck you off." John then opens the door to see Grace recording him, and answers by swinging his crutch at her. Hilariously enough, as the brother and sister argue and fight with one another, the younger brother, Tommy, just sits there on his phone, as if this is an everyday occurrence. After Grace threatens to press charges, John then turns his back towards Grace, boiling with anger and smacking the phone out of Grace's hand. The whole ordeal would be milked as drama for the stream, and John would even join the YouTube chat to talk shit. Courtney would then beg John to come on stream, all while the chat wondered if his son would actually go to jail.
John's just full of anger at this point. He's so done with his fucking family because they're all a bunch of crazies, to the point where he's like literally snapping and just being aggressive towards them, which is understandable, to be honest, if you got to live with these types of people. What did you send me, Teddy? Let me see this. Oh god, Teddy, what is this? Wait, what? Yo, who just did? Yo, Teddy, you are so funny. I gotta bring this up, bro. Oh my god, dude. Why is Miltown's best up? I don't fucking know. I guess it's just in my history. Twitter. Okay. Teddy, what is this? Teddy, this is funny. I literally stopped the stream for this because this is way too fucking funny. Fondle Records. Founder Ben Thorp. Teddy, oh my god, bro. I'm so glad. You know what? This is the perfect derailment, okay? This isn't even a derailment. It still relates to the topic, but this is too fucking funny. Teddy, did you edit that? Bro, that's great. That's hilarious. Holy shit, dude. Fondle Records. Founder Ben Thorp. Oh, Teddy, you're hilarious, bro. Holy shit.
Jail. After this, Courtney started to loop, while Ben became exasperated and annoyed by her, leaving the stream to her while he went to check on if the police had arrived.
W Teddy.
As Courtney took over the stream, she summed up everything in one perfect sentence. Quote, "This whole family is a huge mess." She would then go on to blame herself for everything. Ben came back and claimed that John was taken in by the authorities. It would then turn into Ben bashing his wife about being a victim. They would then take callers who gave Courtney...
They accepted callers? What the fuck? Also, what's up, Nuke? How's it going, buddy?
Advice on how to deal with Ben, and it would transition into another episode of family therapy. John later bailed himself out, but nobody picked them up, and the family just continued to stream while taking more callers.
So they wait, so they bail them out and he's just still sitting out there while they're doing this whole family bro. This family is the worst.
Caller attempted to talk to Courtney into making decisions for herself instead of being gaslighted by Ben. Ben kept invading the stream, demanding that she tell this caller why Ben is right. Now, when John finally returned from jail, Ben made the decision that he isn't through with his son yet, and he went up to his room to confront him. During this incident, John claimed to have tried to de-escalate the situation by playing music, but Ben grew frustrated and would smash John's speaker and allegedly throw a shoe at his son's kitten. John then departed.
No way you did that to the kitten. This is alleged, by the way, but I wouldn't be surprised because he literally said earlier he goes into rageful, violent fits. So I wouldn't be surprised if he threw a fucking shoe at a kitten. You're fucked, bro. That's fucked. Like, I don't, like, yeah, the speaker, yeah, breaking the kid's speaker when all he wants to do is play music to drown out the noise of this insane family. But, like, throwing a fucking, a shoe at his kitten, bro, like, no. The fuck is wrong with you? Allegedly. I wouldn't be surprised if it wasn't, though.
Frustrated and would smash John's speaker and allegedly throw a shoe at his son's kitten. John then departed from his room and got into his car while his entire family surrounded the vehicle so he couldn't leave. After a while...
Dude, they're not even allowing him to escape, bro. It's like the fucking gulag, bro. Like, he can't escape. He's thrown into this prison known as the Thorp family, okay? The Thorp family prison complex. He can't escape. Dude, that's fucked. I hope he got out of this, dude. I really hope he did. This is fucked. He seems like the only normal one.
The family of content creators would finally disperse, and John would try to use this as an opportunity to get out of there. However, his car was having issues, and he had to refill his oil. While doing that, the family returned and threatened to take away his cats if he left. Things escalated even further as Ben stood in front of John's driver's side door, attempting to block his son from getting inside. Later, John would eventually be able to get into the driver's seat, but again, Ben blocked the door from
Bruh. This is fucked. Beyond belief.
closing, and a scuffle ensued. The footage
It's like a fucking cult.
shown of this would conveniently stop as Ben was lifting his leg, allegedly prepared to kick his son in the knee. After that, John would put his...
What? Okay, there's proof, though, for this. Literally, look at this. What else is this? What else do you use in that motion? Or are you just you're just lifting your knee for a little stretch there, buddy? Now you're just hitting your own kid who's already crippled. Like he's healing from an injury, and you're just gonna fucking... You're... Oh, dude, this pisses me off. This actually kind of pisses me off.
Would conveniently stop.
This guy fucking sucks, dude.
As Ben was lifting his leg, allegedly prepared to kick his son in the knee. After that, John would put his car in reverse to get out of there. But Courtney jumped on the hood while the vehicle was in motion. Later, Ben...
Why the... Dude! It's like trying to escape a bunch of fucking zombies, and they're like jumping on your car and shit, dude. Oh my god.
and John separately arrived at the police station, and Ben would be taken and processed for assaulting his son. Ben went on his live stream to celebrate his arrest. Left to his own devices, John started a GoFundMe for help.
Celebrating your own arrest? Couldn't be me. What the fuck? Guys, more content just dropped, guys. Guess what, guys?
While Grace and Ben would go on stream to make fun of it. The mother, Courtney, had also sided with Ben, claiming that they have the ability to report John.
Okay, somebody came in the room, but guess what, guys? Guess what? Dude, I got arrested. Story time right now, live stream.
John's car stolen since the vehicle is a family member's name and allegedly threatened to do so if he didn't return home. Later on stream, while discussing his ongoing family turmoil alongside Grace and an IRL friend who happened to be a lawyer, Ben would bring up that he had no issues with flirting with a 16-year-old girl. This apparently was some weird attempt to explain the ambiguity of flirting, explaining the act itself isn't necessarily sexual. He would even go as far to say...
Oh my god, is he doing the whole semantics thing? Fondling isn't sexual. Oh, flirting isn't... Yeah, well, I mean, flirting doesn't have to be sexual, but, like... Dude, we know what the implication is at that point.
As confidently that he'd tell a 6-year-old girl that her dress looked pretty, proclaiming that he was a pedophile in the Greek sense and that he loved...
In the Greek sense? Oh my god, dude.
Loves children.
I'm just saying, I think I'm the most sexually normal guy in the world. I was told...
You were the least normal I've ever seen, buddy.
I have someone who goes to my chat who's a 16-year-old girl, and I was told, like, that's really, really a problem. I was like, what would be the problem? I chat with her. I would meet her in person. I would tell a 6-year-old girl that her dress looked pretty.
Ben.
I'm a pedophile in the Greek sense, Mike. Lover of children.
Why? It's just foul, bro. Why would you even fucking, even for shock value, quote unquote, dude? Like, that's, no.
Love children, especially girls.
Oh, Ben.
This seemed to be an attempt to be provocative on stream, as Ben would go on to explain further that the Greek sense meant that he was being literal to the word, pedo meaning children, phile meaning lover. Therefore, in the Greek sense, Ben was a lover of children. This whole explanation made his IRL friend extremely uncomfortable.
As it should. It would make anybody uncomfortable.
Oh my god. It would later be uncovered in a recorded Discord call from November of 2022 that Ben was more blunt with his opinions on flirting with 16-year-olds, and that this wasn't necessarily as ambiguous as he led people to believe, as he would argue that there's nothing wrong with a man his age finding 16-year-old pussy sexually attractive. That's a quote.
Brother in Christ. Let me guess, he uses the whole semantics. He's like, it's illegal in my state. Fuck off, dude.
A guy my age, I'm 50, right?
50. Talking about 16-year-olds like this, bro. Wood chipper, dude.
Finds a 16-year-old's pussy, okay? Not a person, but I'm saying, if I say, like, a 16-year-old girl is sexually attractive to me, am I a pervert?
As the family stream...
Yes. Like it just get flashed on screen. Yes. Yes, you are.
Career continued. Ben continually... Yeah, what the fuck, bro? As the streaming careers continued, Ben continued...
Bro, even Diesel had to take a second. He was just like, what the fuck, dude? What the hell?
...to verbally beat his separated wife over the head with attacks on her character, while maniacally interrogating her as she tried to find the right answer that would appease him. It would later be decided that Courtney should go on Whoremaxer's stream to talk about her sexual misgivings with Ben. Now, with a name like Whoremaxer, you pretty much know exactly where this is going to go.
Yep, I think I have an idea, dude.
But let's go into a bit more detail. Whoremaxer is a sexually...
Dude, him and Zerka would get along nicely. True! Zerka should have hit up Ben Thorp and be like, yo, well, you can't now because Ben's in jail. But like, yo, Ben, come over to that crib, all right? We got some fresh 16-year-olds. Oh my god, come on, what the fuck?
Explicit YouTuber live streamer who aims to teach men how to dominate women in bed.
And then John and Josiah are there like, guys, I don't think this is a good idea.
He's vulgar, and some may see he treads the line between consensual dominance and actual abuse, depending on your perspective. On the stream, Courtney would basically be exploited by Ben and the sex tuber, eventually submitting to Whoremaxer, getting on her knees, and verbally defiling herself to the YouTuber. It's incredibly hard to watch, as Courtney does not seem to be in the right state of mind for something like this. The things she would say on stream would be used as a soundbite, and would basically become a meme within the family, and
They used it as a meme. Oh, these people fucking suck.
really unhinged community.
Fucking slut. Stay on your fucking knees, bitch. Stay there, you fucking whore.
I'm a dirty slut whore.
No way this is actually happening. There's no way. What the fuck, bro? What is wrong with these human beings? What the fuck? Bro, this is fucking insanity at this point.
Want cock.
I want cock.
Good, that's what you are. And stay there. Don't fucking move, you dirty bitch.
However, Courtney would not...
Oh, brother in Christ.
be the only Thorp woman to attend the Whoremaxer stream, as Ben encouraged his own daughter Grace to go on there as well. Now, no father in the right mind would be okay with their child interacting with a guy like this. But Ben, well...
Yeah, any normal parent, Ben and Courtney don't seem like very normal parents, do they? Holy shit. Mostly Ben, though. What the fuck?
Ben is a different breed. He's all about the content, and he felt that Grace interacting with this character, Whoremaxer, would be great for views.
Are talking about this man is 45. He talked about pimping your daughter out on and no father, I think, who, or any parent really, who is following a religion like Catholicism or is following like a more conservative way of life would be okay with a man like named Whoremaxer disrespecting his daughter like that.
Yeah, it's a joke. I mean, it's a bit. He's playing a certain part. And
even
we're
if it's a joke.
It's always the fucking excuse, guys. It's just a joke, guys. It's just a joke. Oh.
No, wait a minute.
Sure it is. Sure.
Well, disrespecting her, right?
This is draining, bro. Holy fuck.
You assume that religious people are conservative, and I don't think that's...
Well, you said yourself that you were conservative, right?
We used to come out of that kind of... I mean, that's sort of where I come out of, but that's why I say I'm moving towards the center. I don't... Pope Francis, I don't know what you know about Pope Francis. He's not really a conservative, and conservative people hate
But he probably...
Yeah, but she's talking about you, retard, not Pope Francis. Why are you bringing up Pope Francis, bro? You said you were conservative. I'm like, yeah, in a certain sense. Fucking dude, this guy sucks at debating.
Probably still wouldn't encourage a girl to dress provocatively and dance for a man or dance for viewers on stream, right?
You know, it's kind of interesting. Pope Francis recently sort of said, like, dating on Tinder, like, we shouldn't be so uptight about it.
During the stream.
Oh, brother in Christ, using that as an excuse to do that shit, dude. He's going to hell. He's straight up going to hell, dude.
Ben would join Hormaxer and Grace and would state that Grace needed to pop her cherry, referring to what I believe to be Grace being sexualized on stream. Grace then returned to stream wearing a more provocative style of clothing. Ben later encouraged Grace to parade herself around other streams, using her body as sex appeal to bring in more viewers.
It's your own daughter, bro. What the fuck? You don't do that.
Soon after, Grace grew annoyed by her father teasing her for victimizing herself off-stream, and she would threaten to leave. Things then got insanely weird as Ben arguably went beyond the line of morality as he cheered on his daughter to show off her chest for the stream and dance for viewers. Ben would later admittedly defend his choice in cheering on Grace to perform in front of Hormaxer.
Grace will wear a nice shirt that'll bring him over here, and then we keep him over here.
I have never seen Grace as a yet in one piece of really feminine lingerie, garters, and everything.
All right, Uncle Max, can
He's
we pop
afraid of her own sexuality, even wearing sexual clothing.
All right, Uncle Max, can we pop her chair?
Wait, which one was it Pope Francis, the one that sniffed the children's hair or something like that, or did some weird shit? He like kissed a kid? I don't fucking know, bro. That guy's weird too.
Tonight. Can we just pop her
You
chair?
think you know
I would love to.
I'll be right back.
Okay, Grace will wear a nice shirt that'll bring him over.
In a different stream with just Hormaxer and Grace, things would get incredibly awkward when Hormaxer would bring Grace Thorp to tears of torpedoing her with a verbal onslaught of sexual demands. These are the types of scenarios that led viewers...
Bro, this is vile. This is disgusting.
The second guess if Ben and Grace were just doing some weird reverse Sigmund Freud bit to collect views, as many detractors would chalk up these clips to evidence against Ben.
Little bitch.
How was it like for me?
Little dirty bitch, lick them. Lick them. Put them to your face and lick them.
This guy fucking sucks too.
Exactly.
Hey, look at humiliating. Fine.
Dude, this is fucked, bro.
Cry all you want.
Be good.
Good, cry all you want. You cry all you want. Doesn't matter. Now get up. Let me see your fucking lingerie.
Going back to Ben's arrest, his court date would be on February 10th, 2023. And instead of preparing, this terminally online 50-year-old would hop onto a Discord VC with his ex-wife and daughter to encourage Courtney to dance in front of him while in a tank top. This incredibly weird and unnecessary conversation would be interrupted by their 13-year-old daughter. Later, the father...
What the fuck, dude? Interrupted by oh no. Hell no, hell to the no. He's so going to hell, and I hope it happens.
And daughter tag team attempted to convince Courtney to take off her tank top to reveal her bra. Courtney would finally give in and take off her shirt, showing her bra, which Ben and Grace mostly laughed and used the facade of trying to give her advice about bettering her body. Courtney's 11-year-old
Really?
son would then walk in. After that, the stream transitioned to Grace and Ben getting ready for court while the others in VC, along with Ben, tried to lecture Courtney on being more confident, but in the most condescending way possible. After being late for court, Ben and John would be cleared of charges. During a post-court stream at Courtney's residence, Ben...
How it... shouldn't have cleared his charges. What the fuck?
Ben and Grace would visit and basically bully the mother while she tried to read the court documents on stream. At some point, Courtney left the stream to Ben and Grace, and that's when this happens.
Well, so no.
Yes, Ben slaps Grace on the ass.
What the fuck? What in the fuck? And they're wondering, why. Oh, why does everybody think I'm fucking my daughter? Shit like that, buddy. Shit like that. Okay.
While Courtney was watching the stream, yeesh. Grace would also release
Imagine. Oh my god.
more of this footage from the confrontation between John and Ben that led to Ben's arrest. Near the end of the stream, as Courtney begins to loop, Grace shows up behind her and pulls her by the hair, dragging her out the door. Grace would show up on stream after this and seem to be on the verge of a mental breakdown. Content creators covering the Thorps have insinuated that this was due to Ben and Grace getting drunk together and quote-unquote celebrating the charges being dropped. But again, this is just speculation. The ongoing drama would take a weird direction with the Discord servers as John began stating that Ben was sexually torturing Grace and other family members. Police were contacted, but nothing ever came of it due to none of the family members coming forward to confirm these allegations. Ben would later pivot to his own set of allegations against...
Oh, dude, I need coffee. I need something, dude. I'll holy shit, dude. Oh my god, bro. Guys, listen. I'll be back in like 2 seconds, okay? It won't take... Okay, alright. Oh, Jesus Christ. I'm back with the coffee. Dude, this is a slog to get through. This family fucking is insanity, dude.
Courtney, claiming it was Courtney who actually initiated some sort of sexual encounter with Grace. And it was also alluded to that Ben witnessed this, but it was never confirmed. During this exchange in Discord DMs, it would be perceived that Ben, while detailing his wife's sexual exploits, had allegedly confessed that he did sexually torture a family member during occurrence in what is called the, quote, glory hole incident. This would result in...
What? So that's an admittance right there. I wonder who was behind the glory hole. I wonder who it was.
2 detectives being called to the home. Ben would later respond that he will be filing criminal complaints against online users who presented these criminal allegations.
Okay, yeah, that just confirms it even more, Brody bro. All right, before you didn't care. Before you didn't care, but all of a sudden now you're gonna start using fucking legal shit against people. Oh, yeah, me.
To the police. Again, nothing would ever come of this due to a lack of evidence being provided besides screenshots from a manic psycho who says all kinds of wild shit.
That's also true, so you can't even believe a word he fucking says.
To get attention. This would be the ongoing pattern, as users would fear the worst, but can't prove due to the sanity of the family being put into question. Also, the immediate family was not the only ones that were caught up in this mentally ill whirlwind that's Ben Thorp, as Ben would use his parents for content as well, secretly recording their Zoom call.
Bro, he's even putting the parents in the line of fire, bro. This guy fucking sucks. This guy's the worst. Ben Thorp, jump off the largest bridge.
And streaming it to Discord for their fans to watch. During this call, Ben was caught saying, quote, Grace, I'm gonna need some special care after this, which was interpreted again as something sexual.
Yeah, I guess he doesn't understand. I don't understand.
Special care after this.
Brother in Christ.
By error.
When asked by a chatter about what, quote, special care means, Grace would reply, quote, that's for me to know and you to find out. Again, either they're doing a bit and leaning into the incest, or I don't fucking know. But either way, that's just really fucking weird. This is...
It's all weird. Everything about this is weird. Sliggin's ignoring... Pope... Okay, Teddy, fine. I'll start reading comments, okay? I don't know popes are weird. Maybe he did fondle his kids. Who am I to question the fondle hobbies of the popes? Slicka always ignoring the comments in loyal fan base. Teddy, you know what? I'm so sorry for ignoring you, Teddy, okay? My loyalist fan.
Fucking weird, right? Also, during this recorded call, Ben Thorp admitted to
True menace this Slickens is.
hitting his kids and his wife. The streaming career was evidently not working out.
Sometimes you need Teddy a chat to get you through the bad things. He'll make you laugh.
And Ben's financial stress was beginning to pile on. Reportedly, Ben would throw away a lot of his money while trying to become a famous YouTuber. This would lead to unpaid bills that are all starting to add up. Eventually, he would be forced to leave his location to find refuge somewhere else. This seems like a great time to plug the Patreon, which by now there should be a video on it about how I do the interview processes and some other like research stuff.
Thing, especially if you're an independent, is that you are of your word, right? That you're...
I'm gonna show myself. Leave a like, you know, hit the sub button. We're almost at 100. If I can get to 100 by the end of the month, that'd be super duper. Holy shit. Oh, the Dalai Lama is the one that kissed a kid. Okay, well, yeah. But yeah, you know, hit the like button, share the stream around, all right? Get more people in here. The whole shebang, the whole yada yada, you know, the shill. You know, even donate if you want to on the Ko-Fi. The link is in the description and on my channel if you want to, but you don't have to. Obviously not. That's your decision.
Honest, or that you build some kind of reputation. It's important to have a kind of reputation. If you don't have a reputation, it's hard to get access to people and it's hard to build things up. So ultimately, the way that you get to interview people is interviewing people.
So you can go check that out. And he did amazing research on this, and it is astounding, some of the stuff that he was able to pull up. So doing that helps a lot. It helps make sure that I can pay the people who do stuff with me, and we make fun stuff. So please do that. Later during the summer, around late June, early July as of 2023, Ben Thorp would be served a restraining order by Courtney and her children. Grace and Ben would go live to react to the paperwork, and later Grace ended up recording Ben Thorp begging
let's go live and talk about... Oh my god, bro. They just make everything content, dude. This guy is so obviously trying to milk this for all it's worth. And... Bro,
grandfather from
this is just
money to pay their bills after betting.
I have no words to fucking describe it. That's how terrible this fucking is.
Grace had reportedly left the children and the mother with no running hot water or electricity. The whole thing would turn into an argument where Ben Thorp would bring up Donald Trump as an example of someone who doesn't pay bills sometimes.
What? So his excuse is like, well, Donald Trump doesn't pay some of his bills, so why should I? What kind of fucking stupid fucking retard logic is that, dude? What are you talking about? Do you mean the tax loopholes? Is that what you mean? Because he does those very well. I'm pretty sure he pays his bills. But what the fuck, dude? Maybe he doesn't. Who knows? I don't know his personal fucking finances. I'm not Donald Trump's accountant. And neither is he. Bro, it's just, this is the dumbest excuse I've ever seen in my entire life.
Well, let me give you another example. If Maggie... I'm not going to have... Your God is National Grid. You worship National Grid. Go over there and bow down to your...
Yo, Teddy, entirely up to you if you want to tweet that out. Oh, shit. He thinks he's Andy Kaufman, but he's just Lion Maker, but for incest. Oh my god, Teddy.
Master, our Lord Jesus Christ said, do not worship God and...
Oh my god, stop bringing up your whole fucking god shit, bro. You're the most obvious sinner of them all. Like, oh, dude, I'm not a religious person, but I've read the books, you know, because I like religious history. I like history in general, you know. Yeah, I find that shit interesting. But I'm pretty sure the shit you've done, it says in the books, if you do, it's a sin, and you're probably gonna go to hell. So...
Mammon, one or the other. You worship Mammon. I worship God.
No, you know, I know what Mammon is. Mammon's a demon, by the way. Pretty sure Mammon has entered his household, that's for sure.
I worship God. You worship utility companies. They will not save your soul.
I don't really understand how it's helping you.
Thank you.
Ben is a certified Rizzler. He'd be constantly flirting with women in a Discord server, sending explicit pictures most of the time. However, in reality, Ben was actually flirting with dudes that were catfishing him in order to farm content.
Get fucked, buddy. Haha. W trolls. That's great. That's too funny, bro. He had the infiltrators go in and catfish him. That's crazy. Oh my god, bro. These people don't realize, like, we're farming ourselves for content. It's like, well, people are also farming you for content, buddy. Fucking retard.
Ben also claimed that he sent a dick pic to a gay guy who wanted money to urinate on. Later, Ben
made it as a tweet.
Later, Ben at one point attempted to solicit service from an e-girl/streamer who dresses up like a clown. He offered to give her a car and $5,000. Got to spend money to make money. Am I right, fellas? In late July, early of August 2023, Ben would invite one of Grace's online female friends and former fan named Ava to live with them in what he called his, quote, house of wayward hoes. However, this foray into housing e-girls would take a turn for the worse when Ben would become rather sexually aggressive and allegedly threatened Ava off camera when Ava was under the impression this was just for content. Within 5 minutes of meeting Ava, Ben had already pulled Ava's hair to establish dominance. Later, he would try and train Ava while at a gas station, telling her to heel like a dog, and would contemplate trying to get her to drink water out of the dog bowl. He would say that Grace was supposed to be his Ghislaine Maxwell to his Epstein, and told his daughter to pretend to be his girlfriend so he can impress other women.
What? Yeah, oh, but guys, it's just a joke. Yeah. My daughter here, she's the Ghislaine Maxwell to this whole operation. Jesus Christ, bro.
Around him. While on stream with Ava and Grace, Ben offered to give Ava a beating so she can go to sleep early. In the interview, Ben showed a complete disregard for women and would say that women love getting, quote, raped. I'm not saying what you wrote down there, Matt. I'm not saying it. But...
Oh, Matt Pitt. Matthew Piteous. All right, I don't even want to know what he wrote down. Okay. Oh, dude, did he actually say that? What? Oh, brother.
Matt is writing jokes about me in my own script. I can't say that, Matt. In that same interview, Ben lost it, blowing up on his daughter for not backing him. After all of this, Ben ended up being trolled on Telegram and lashed out at Grace again, swinging at her.
You just told me to.
Who cares? God. Right, forget it. I'm done.
You just told.
Forget it.
Just messaging him.
What the fuck, dude? If it couldn't be any more clear, this guy fucking sucks to the max, bro. Look at this. Bro thinks he's Max fucking Payne. You are not. You are not that guy, pal. You are not that guy.
And to see.
The whole family has basically become an online factory of content, being milked in their own ways. Sometimes they milk themselves. Sometimes they milk each other. But most of the time, they're being milked by the people that watched it. It's a...
Well, kind of milking it right now. A little bit. Well, I'm not really milking it. I'm making content on it, but, like... Third party milking, I guess. I don't know.
A perpetual episode of Jerry
now I'm just like, oh, should I even?
Springer unfolding online for all to see. Family drama.
Nah, we're gonna continue.
Online with their kids.
Obviously.
As well as the siblings bickering like some sort of online family sitcom. But, you know, without all the wholesomeness, it's like Full House, but if Danny Tanner was being accused of having sex with DJ. And as a
Oh my god, Matt wrote that in the script. Holy shit. Dude, Matt is just movie reference galore, okay? That's why there's so many movie references in this fucking script. W Matt though, W Matt. He usually does well with the writing these scripts. I assume it's Matt Pitt, like, because I know he writes for Diesel, so yeah, I think it was him. But yeah, W Matt Pitt, W writing, okay? Oh, you know?
Continue to interact with each other through the streaming ecosystem, they found themselves getting a lot of attention from
It's official canon Teddy now. It indeed is. Added to the Book of Teddy.
other streamers that would lead to quite a few confrontations. One of the first creators they would go back and forth with was someone Ben has continuously threatened litigation against, a small content creator that goes by the name of Shamu. So I want to take this time to give a special shout out to Shamu. Now, this guy is the Thorps family own personal A-logger who has apparently...
So now he's going after A-loggers. This is fucking crazy, bro. Well, movies and shows, cinema in general, okay? I know, Teddy, alright? I fucked up. I done goofed. I'm sorry, Teddy. Jesus.
apparently been following family since they began streaming, and it was just him and a few friends in the chat fucking with them. As the family disaster began to transition into a complete catastrophe that quickly gained an audience, Shamu would pivot.
I love how the stream is a little bit behind. Teddy's continuously putting apologize. I already did, Teddy. We're in the future now.
Becoming the Thorp storyteller, dictating the family's exploits on his channel for the world to see. A lot of the research done on this video was aided by his channel, and he's done a fine job clipping the streams and providing context. So if you watch this video and you want to know even more about the Thorps, go give Shamu a visit and show his channel some support. It's hard out there for an A-logger like him, and also probably...
It's hard for A-loggers in general, especially if they're going out... Dude, they, like, go through the slog, okay? I don't know how some of them do it. Shout out Robin, by the way. W. Robin. Lumistar, you know, the Lumistar stream I did, you know, we're still haven't gone through the docket, okay? We still got to do that. We got to make another stream, obviously, soon. But, yeah, A-loggers, I don't know how they do it, bro. I don't know how they sit there for hours upon hours at a time sifting through this vile, disgusting shit, dude.
Mentally draining for this family in particular. That being said, there may be an argument that could be...
This is why incest exists. People like you call Full Out some movie. God damn it, Teddy, what the fuck?
Presented that Shamu might be molding this story so that it's being shown in the worst light possible. However, to be honest, Ben has pretty much done all the work for him. The horrible things he's admitted to doing and has been clipped saying are utterly ridiculous and completely inexcusable. So I wanted to present that caveat that, yeah, maybe Shamu might be twisting things, but also not really, because there's a lot of shit that is done that is just completely insane in this family, as you've seen. Shamu and Ben have interacted in Discord servers on numerous occasions, but in the summer of 2023, they would meet on the Kill stream to go back and forth with one.
Oh shit, the A-logger that knows everything about him, all the dumb shit he's done. Blood sports? Oh god, let's see this.
Another, where Ben would...
Let's see how this works out for Ben. I don't think it's gonna work very well.
Bring up points of Shamu twisting the narrative about Grace's age.
Ah, really? That's it? He's just like, oh, you twisting the narrative? Bro, he's collecting information you put out there. Literally an archive. That's what A-loggers do. They archive. Archive the shit you've done. And now you're saying he's twisting a narrative. And like Diesel just said before, like, he's not really twisting anything because you're so fucking insane that nobody would believe that he's twisting it to begin with.
When the sexting incident happened, but Shamu stood his ground, claiming that John remains adamant that it was 15 or 16, but if it was 18, that still would have been atrocious as an act. They would then pivot to Ben admitting that he...
Yeah, true. Like, it's still atrocious regardless. It's your own fucking daughter, bro. It's weird. It's fucking... ugh.
Allegedly allowed Grace to simulate fellatio on a bottle of beer in an attempt to relive Courtney's paranoia about Ben and Grace's sexual interaction. Yes, this apparently happened. Ben would also admit that this occurred...
This guy...
occurred before the sexting scandal, which would have made Grace allegedly underage.
She was 18 years old, provably, and I've told that to you.
You said in the
still,
that she was 16.
I've proven that to you because I can tell you where it is.
But your own...
Oh, he's spurging, bro. He knows. He's spurging. Oh my god, bro. He's going off the handle. He's like, no, fuck you. None of it's true. That's how you know it's true. Well, some of it anyways. A lot of it's alleged, but and also it's literally archived info of shit you've said and done, dude.
Yeah, I was gonna say...
Next thing you're gonna say is, hey, remember that great movie Seinfeld? I know Seinfeld's a show. Fuck off.
Well, for some moderation.
Fuck you, Teddy. Love ya.
Well,
I'm talking.
You guys won't stop talking over each other.
Later in that debate, he would say that he wasn't present in the room when this weird incest roleplay therapy session played itself out, and that he was simply just vaguely aware that it went down. However, recently on a Lolcow Live, Grace would...
Dude, someone's gonna go into the... Dude, I'm gonna go into the transcripts after this, because I'm probably gonna try to edit this down at some point, which I'm never... Dude, I suck at editing, I'm not gonna lie. I'm too ADHD brain to do it, okay? But it too much for me sometimes, all right? Especially if it's like 2 hours long. I could do it. It just takes me a while. The transcripts are literally just gonna say Teddy mentioned like 45 times.
Confirmed that she was underage and that not only was Ben present, but that the beer bottle was in his lap.
Yeah, what is the beer bottle incident?
Oh, okay. So my mother was making all of these assumptions about me and my father's relationship, right? And I'm a
So he says it didn't happen. She's saying it is. Oh, great.
sort of, I don't know, a performative person. So
I'm a performative person. It's all an act. It's all an act.
at a certain point, maybe when I was 16 or 17, we were having this conversation. And there was a beer bottle at hand, and I sucked it in my father's lap. And I looked at my mom and said, like, is this what you think is going on? You know, and I did a good job. The beer bottle was...
I did a good job. Oh, bruh.
pleasured sufficiently. But I did that, you know, and I looked at my mom and I said, like, is this what you think is going on? And even if it was, is this such a big deal? Like, can we just...
Yes, it is a big deal. It's weird. There's this thing called incest, right, Grace? It's not okay. It's very frowned upon by most of society. Unless you're a fucking freak and a weirdo like your dad is, okay? Your dad fucked you in your brain, dude. Like, he brainwashed the shit out of you. This is just sad to see.
can we just break the horse? And can you admit, like, you're making all these simple assumptions, but you just won't say them? Like, okay, like, here you go. Like, what do you think is going on here? And
was your mom super horny when she was like your age?
She was, yes. She once had sex with a man so that she could just take a nap in his air-conditioned apartment in New Orleans, yes.
Ben would then admit to masturbating to Grace's friends sunbathing in the backyard. He said, Grace...
Bro, yeah, look at Tommy. Oh my god. He's sitting here just like, bro, the look. The look of like, what is this, dude? What is this? Poor Tommy.
Assumptions, but you just won't say them? Like, okay, like, here you go. Like, what do you think is going on here? And,
especially since he's a father, he definitely doesn't like this, bro. There's no way, like, hell no, dude. He probably despises this to the max. Like, I can't speak for him, obviously, but like, as a father, I would assume you would not like the shit that's going down here, like most normal fathers would. Like, Jesus Christ. Tommy's just like, oh, brother. Look at that, bro. He's just like, what the fuck am I doing here? I hate this.
Was your mom super horny when she was like your age?
She was, yes. She once had sex with a man so that she could just take a nap in his air-conditioned apartment in New
Yes,
Orleans,
like,
yes.
we know.
Ben would then...
Freudian slip.
admit to masturbating to Grace's friends sunbathing in the backyard. He said Grace may have been 17, but her friends were 18 or 19. Ben also later revealed that he, at one point, was on a FaceTime call with Grace while Grace was stuck in Seattle in a stressful situation with someone she allegedly did not want to be around, where he would admit to making her strip off some of her clothes in some sort of humiliating fashion. The reason...
Wait, what? So your daughter's in a... What? And you make her do that, bro? That's gonna make her feel worse. What is wrong with you?
Ben gave onto why he did this, from what I can interpret, is that it was to help her relieve some stress, I think. At the peak...
True, Teddy. Keem and Tommy are like, what the fuck are these sliggas talking about?
Of this blood sport, Ben would then go on to dox himself and threaten to pull down his pants on the kill stream.
More than anything else,
I would not.
I'm going to stand up on
Ben, do not.
anything. But this
Careful,
is this fucking line.
Uh-oh. Watch out. Ben, don't.
The center of your fucking life. This is Grosley's greatest fantasy to see what's underneath this fucking piece of
Do not.
While being A-logged by Shamu, Ben and Grace would also attempt to climb their way to the top and would grab, yes, believe it or not, Destiny, the streamer's attention. During the aftermath of the Lav Loon Mr. Girl drama with Destiny, Destiny would find himself...
Oh, Lav. Oh. Crazy. BPD. Matt, what were you thinking? Matthew Pitt, what were you thinking? Terrible idea.
Entangled with another taboo creator, the Thorps. Sometime in May of 2023, after debating Grace Thorp on if Steven Crowder's wife was abusive, Destiny proceeded to go down a rabbit hole and find out a lot more background on who the Thorps actually were. Grace would then go on from a potential Destiny orbiter to Destiny being worried for her life, as well as frightened by her...
As anybody would, bro. This is fucking insane. You'd be like, oh my god, get those kids out of there. Get the daughter, get the brother, get all of them out of there, away from, like, both these parents. They should not be there.
Entire family. This led to Destiny being able to interview both Grace and Ben. During the interview, Ben would be very transparent, as he hoped that this conversation with a popular political streamer would lead to more views and subscribers on YouTube. Later, Destiny...
Oh my god, that's all he thinks about. He's like, oh, what way can I make this outrageous to the point where I can make lots of money and views off this? Like, you're sick in the head, bro.
He would have a 1v1 with Grace, to which Grace would grow agitated at the fact that Destiny believed that she was her father's abuse victim, and that Grace was covering for him.
It really seems like you are, Grace. I'm not gonna lie. You definitely, like, it really seems like it.
Ben would also be agitated by Destiny due to him feeling that.
Yes, I think he did write this script, Diesel. Actually, I think it could be in the. Could be equipment main can. Okay. Is he down here? No. I think it was just shouted out in the video to begin with. Whatever.
Destiny
He gets paid for it anyways. There shouldn't be a shout out to begin with. Well, there could be.
Circled around the allegation and didn't hit him on the head. The Thorps and Destiny would interact.
Yes, Matt definitely wrote because he's wrote other Diesel scripts, bro. So yeah, I think that's the Matt.
More in debates, but later in June, Destiny would wind up on stream with Ben, and the two wound up going at each other.
No, I've never heard a compelling reason for why something that. Do you think that when you keep talking over me every time I'm going to give an answer that makes your argument correct? We can do it if you want.
I'm trying to liven you up. You seem like.
See, now Destiny's an actual debate, bro. This guy's a wannabe debate, bro. All right, put in your votes, people. Who do you think's gonna win? I choose Destiny.
You're falling asleep.
Well, I'm just trying to respond to your questions, but if you think you can keep talking over me, that makes you correct. I mean, you're welcome to do it all day. It's not changing any minds here, though.
Well, whatever. I mean, this interview.
Wow, dude, that's his rebuttal to that. He's like, wow, well, anyways, this interview sucks, dude.
Sucks.
Yeah. True.
Yeah, it does. You suck, dude.
Yeah.
You suck. I know I'm supposed
now he's going to. He's just like, bro, this guy's a fucking moron.
to be kissing your ass, but you suck.
Who said you're supposed to be kissing my
incredibly
ass?
lacking in energy and incredibly rude. So I'm out of here, and good luck tomorrow.
As if he doesn't act incredibly rude, like, all the time. Like, what?
Because I'm gonna kick your ass. I'm gonna f you up, Steven.
Okay.
Take care.
All right, have a good one. Jesus.
One ally that the Thorps had for a short period of time was none other infamous Killstream host Ethan Ralph would develop an online relationship with Grace Thorp after interviewing a few Thorp detractors like Shamu and Grossly Offensive. Grace became a character on the Killstream, appearing on the stream to provide content alongside her father, Ethan.
Bro, what? Ethan Ralph? What? Why would you? Okay, I'm not.
And a man who's completely dedicated.
That's retarded.
To milking people for content that goes beyond morals, and no qualms with the Thorp families. He just saw it as entertainment. However, as we all know, a friendship with Ethan Ralph does not last long, and as soon as the family would come to blows with the enraged platform streamer after Ralph felt disrespected when he was called clingy by Grace because he felt he had to give the Thorps a platform on his stream, and they had shat all over it.
Does she sleep with you? Well, they're 2 bedrooms, 2 beds.
You sure you don't share beds sometimes?
Well, if we're watching TV or something.
Cuddle up, get snuggly.
Not really.
Well, that's what they say. I mean, I'm just going by what they say.
Yeah, see, this was kind of the issue, is like that you're like helping me. I mean, we're just co-creators, you know what I mean? Like, it doesn't
No,
happen.
you're not a co-creator. I'm a legend and hosted the Kill Stream for years. You're known for fucking your dad. That's what you're.
Oh shit, bro, he got it.
Ouch. Grace, what do
Damn.
you have to say to that?
Well, you're here on this stream with 98 viewers, and I'm not on your streams, am I? So.
Well, yeah, because you're not coming back on my stream, so.
Youch.
But one of the more notable interactions that the Thorps had was with an infamous Destiny orbiter who I've covered, Darius IRL. The Darius and
Darius? What the fuck has Darius got to do with this? What the fuck? What did Darius step into this? What the fuck? Bro, there's so many fucking characters involved in this. Holy shit! I didn't expect fucking. Well, I kind of. Well, it makes sense now. Darius is he's a lover boy. Okay.
Grace Thorp saga was covered on my previous video on Darius IRL, so go check that out if you want more context. But to sum things up, Darius and Grace began making content together and would flirt with each other to farm interaction from their chats. They would eventually meet IRL, where Darius would interact with the rest of the Thorp family, leading to him having a one-on-one interview with Grace's brother, where John went into full detail about the allegations he presented against his father. This caused Grace to abandon Darius, going on to Killstream to burn his clothes. The two then fought with one another, but eventually they started interacting again. But this time, apparently, Darius caught feelings for Grace, and when they streamed together, there would have been a very peculiar set of interactions that would lead the viewers believing that Grace was being abused by Darius. The two continued this on-again, off-again stream relationship that is still going on to this very day.
Say, I'm sorry for burning your clothes.
I'm sorry for burning your clothes.
What the fuck am I watching, bro? A porno? Like, what is this? What the fuck? What? Darius, what the fuck am I watching? What is this world come to? Bro, dude, they need an exorcist for this fucking family, bro. They need more than an exorcist. You gotta send the whole fucking Catholic Church, okay? You gotta send all the motherfuckers at them, dude. You need Constantine for this, dude. You need Keanu Reeves Constantine to, you know, beat the demons out of these people. This is fucking crazy.
The Thorps even attempted and succeeded in getting the attention of one of the biggest grifters in the political community.
No, I didn't know about the Darius Arc Sage at all. Whatsoever. And now, dude, what the fuck?
Milo Yiannopoulos. Grace and Milo.
Now Milo, bro, what? I didn't know this either. Dude, why are these characters involved? This is crazy.
Would begin beefing after Milo had leaked all of their DMs on his Telegram. The DMs consisted of Grace obviously flirting with Milo, more than likely to try and get in good with him so she could join his social circle. Ben also admitted that he attempted to pawn Grace off to Milo. And to be honest, I have no idea why you would want to do that. I could understand maybe in 2016, but the 2023 version of Milo is not really a guy you want to be stuck in an elevator with, much less cordially attached to.
At all.
Even coming from the most sociopathic sense, he doesn't really have much of a platform to socially climb over to move on to bigger and better things. It's more or less a step down. I mean, maybe you'll end up in a private jet doing cocaine with him while on your way to meet Kanye West, who's on the verge of another mental breakdown. But when that ship sails, that's all you're really gonna have is Milo and Coke. Ben later went on a tirade on stream about Milo threatening to hunt him down and kick the shit out of the political provocateur on behalf of his daughter. This later culminated in an old-fashioned blood sport between Ben and Milo.
Having sex with your little girl. Stop putting your penis in her mouth. Stop putting your penis in her ass. Stop putting your...
Dude, how are you losing to Milo Yiannopoulos right now? This is crazy, dog.
Say that to my face, or I'll find that yacht, and we'll have this conversation man to man. You fucking. I know where you are. Do you want me to tell you where you are?
And now, yes, now I understand, Purple. God damn it.
Mirthless laughter of a homosexual.
After battling Destiny, Darius, Ethan, Ralph, and other streamers, there was a bit of a lull in the content with Ben and Grace as they kind of became stagnant, but had enough viewership to sort of coast on what they had. So they would continuously live stream while trying to farm content out of their callers. Eventually, however, things would get worse for wear as the two began to struggle. So Ben and Grace had also began traveling around in an RV where they'd find themselves continually bickering with one another.
Is this where it leaves off, you know, the homeless arc, where they're just living in the middle of the woods? Oh boy.
Most of the time, it would be Ben referring to her as a victim, while Grace tried to either ignore or accept it. But as it continued along, Grace eventually reached a boiling point and had a mental breakdown.
I don't know.
Yeah, I've seen mental breakdowns. She's having one. I can already tell, bro. Jesus, they're living in this shit in the... Why would you put your fucking location... What is wrong with these people?
I have a serious problem with not being honest with him.
Oh, he, dude. Ben fucked you up, dude. Oh, God. Now this is just sad. Now I kind of just feel bad for her. Holy shit.
Serious problem with not being honest with him.
In the present time, Ben and Grace have completely run out of money, with only $1,000 to their name. So they've taken to the road, going on a rather long road trip from city to city while streaming themselves being miserable. The destination is supposed to be the Whatever podcast in LA. However, apparently the podcast host hasn't been...
Bro, what kind of... Dude, what was... Bro, was it... Who the fuck was it? What... Jesus Christ, they did a road trip. Was it the Ice Poseidon road trip? Jesus Christ, this is worse than that.
Responding to her text.
Was it Ice Poseidon that went on that road trip, or was it somebody else? I don't fucking remember, dude.
And Grace was not taking it well. Somehow, though, they would grab the attention of Keemstar, who invited Grace on the Lolcow Live podcast with Keemstar, Tommy C, Wings of Redemption, Boogie2988, and Only Use Me Blade. It would start out as a casual interview, as it wasn't obvious. The co-host did not know much about these characters, so Grace would fill them in. Soon, the chat would get bored, and Ben Thorp would pop in to argue with Only Use Me Blade, which was a rather surreal situation. Eventually, the conversation would dissolve into another episode of Is the Word Fondling Inherently Sexual? Eventually, Keem got creeped out by all of this and kicked the family off the podcast. Grace later returned, but the chat really wasn't having it. Ben and Grace would then go live to react to the stream and the VOD premiere a few days later. It was also during this time around the live stream that Keemstar mistakenly reported or mixed me up with Darius IRL, said that I...
Wait, what? How did you get those two mixed up? What the fuck? The fuck? What did Diesel do? What the Diesel... Poor Diesel.
I had like a situationship with Grace Thorp to his audience.
What the fuck? Okay, that's kind of funny, but like kind of fucked a little bit. What the fuck?
Which was like a weird thing to get a DM about, and I had to correct, and so did a couple of other drama creators. But that was a weird moment that happened. Nice to know that I got a small mention in this.
No, let's talk like men. Let's go. Let's go. I'm lean forward. I'm ready to go. You call me degenerate. You call my daughter degenerate. I'm coming at you hard.
Because you are. That's what you are.
Let's go.
Yeah, she's a degenerate.
Sit back like the bitch you are. Okay, now tell me what's
dude. I'm not
lean back further. Go lie down in that. Go lie down on your couch too while you're at it. Be the fool you are.
What?
Come on.
Well, I don't know why you coming in.
Degenerate.
Why are you coming in all hot, dude?
Okay, so you're never going to believe this. While working on the script, apparently shit has really hit the fan, and Ben Thorp has wound up behind bars. Recently, as of March 9th, 2024, Ben decided to straight up kick his daughter right in the side after a heated argument.
Oh? Bro. Dude.
while on stream. This caused Grace to rightfully have an emotional breakdown, while some were skeptical that this may have been another act of the stream, but the authorities didn't buy it. They would be notified, and this would lead to Ben Thorp being arrested. Grace Thorp recorded the officers handcuffing her father as she tearfully proclaimed that the incident was just a bit for her stream, and that Ben did not intentionally attack her. But
Oh my god, stop defending your abusive father, bro. I mean, like, oh my god, I can't just tell you, you can't just, like, stop, like, I can't just tell you to stop, you know? Like, I just did, but you know what I mean. Jesus Christ, this is just saddening. Now I feel like hella bad for this chick. Holy fuck.
The Rhode Island authorities had no choice but to take him in. Grace later said on stream that the bond could be up to 10 grand. Within the next day of the arrest, Grace went live and began to draw on herself, writing, quote, slut on her forehead, as well as I love penis on her chest.
Bruh.
Apparently, she did this
full mental breakdown from this chick. Holy shit.
To impress her father. Later, during the stream, Lav Loon, notoriously former Destiny Orbiter and Hassan accuser, would call in and offer Grace a room at her house so she can get away from the toxic environment. Grace refused Lav Loon's hospitality and later went on stream with Stardust. I'm starting to know way too many names in this story.
Dude, true. There's too many. There's so Lav is involved now. Jesus Christ. Let me check this, Purple. Hold on. Let me check this. Oh, shit. Nick and Kayla Ricada made no legal motion to intervene to get their kids back. Oh my god, bro. More terrible parents. What is up with these people? Oh my Jesus Christ on a cracker. Anyways,
I'm getting a little worried. Ben eventually got bailed out and was reportedly given no contact order with Grace, which Shamu would tweet that Ben had already broken due to being in a Discord VC with her. In this VC, Ben alluded to the possibility of telling her to draw those things on her, but not actually admitting to it.
Can parents just be parents? Why does this have to happen? Ugh.
Because it would be incriminating himself. Shamu later posted updates about Ben's court appearance where a judge was not too happy about the father's outburst. Another court date was set for the 29th of March and later scheduled.
This ain't looking too good for him then. If the judge don't like you. Oh no, good luck, buddy.
For April 12th. In another update from April 18th, 2024, as I'm recording this video, Shamu has reported that Ben Thorp had been arrested due to breaking his court-mandated restraining order with his daughter. He's apparently in custody while awaiting trial on the 25th. And there you have it, the Thorps. Their
trial on the 25th. 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 7 days from now? Like literally a week? Or like, wait, what 5th? Or the 25th? I don't know, dude. This whole time, oh.
Interesting breed.
My brain hurts.
Of characters. It's possibly the first family to really interact with the internet like this. Obviously, there's been lolcows like Chris Chan.
The kid tested positive for cocaine. Oh my god, dude. Lock him away forever. Lock him away forever. Fuck him. Fuck these terrible parents. Fuck Ricada. Fuck Ben Thorp. Yada yada. Oh my god, dude. These people suck. You suck.
Who brought their families into the drama, but Chris Tran's dad never went live on his own channel and started streaming about it. This is different. And if it was done right, it could have been incredibly successful. Unfortunately, like most lolcows, self-sabotage is prevalent, and the family is left to suffer. Ben and Grace are doing their best to find notoriety online, and although they've had a couple of opportunities with...
Okay, alright. That video's over. Now we're getting into the good stuff. So, Grace hopped on a call with Matt Pitt, Xylie, and Diesel, and I don't know if this was on a live... Yeah, it was on a live stream. And this shit went down. Xylie completely kneeled on Grace, you know, as expected. Xylie W, but it's just... Let's just get into it, because I've seen a little bit of this.
Great, dear.
Let's go!
Let's go!
I see...
I see your camera is not working.
He's going live? Ricada's going live. Dude, should I stream snipe him after this? That'd be so funny. But not it's not a funny situation, but it would be the stream sniping thing would be funny, all right? Don't get my words twisted, okay? Holy shit, dude. These people fucking failed parents, you know, failed fathers, just failed everything, okay? Fucking sad excuses of human beings.
King Grace.
I see a black screen.
I'll pull it.
Yeah, I don't... Oh, there... Oh, there... It's Grace! Hi, Grace!
Oh, Xylie. Oh, no. Oh no.
Hi, besties. Hi, besties. What's up, boys? I hear you're
Yo.
obsessed with me.
Okay. All right. That's the first thing she says. Nice. Wow. Great. We're off to a great start. Oh Lord.
Okay.
Okay, here we go.
I don't know about that.
Here we go. Okay, Grace. Okay, Grace.
Well, I get it. I'm a very attractive young lady. I don't blame them. Maybe me and FPS could start up our love affair again.
No.
No, I hid that for Keemstar.
No. No. Diesel's just like, oh Lord and Christ Almighty. What have I done?
Pookie, but I didn't want to embarrass you, you know.
Diesel, is there something you
that
need to
was
be telling me? Wait, no, wait,
You know,
wait.
I wouldn't
me.
want to step on Darius's toes. I feel like
It's just the Darius thing.
he gets first dibs. I mean, you're such an eligible bachelor, Grace. Like,
Yes, me too. Here, I love Xylie's attitude throughout this whole thing. Who couldn't? To be honest.
you know, what about me? Just a bachelorette. You know what I mean? All right. Like I said, 4 hours of sleep.
Are you nervous? Are you nervous? It's okay. You can be nervous.
No, nobody's nervous. I don't think any of them are nervous to talk to you, Grace, at all.
Grace, sweetheart, I can't even fucking see you right now. That's how bad your internet is. All right, you look like
Christ.
you're
I'm
calling
sorry,
in from
really?
the Roblox server.
Is it not coming in? I'm so sorry. Hold
listen,
on.
No, it's
it
actually really muddy. It's not
Yeah,
pixelated
but
It's
very
fine.
well.
We got a voice. Like that's not.
Yeah.
As long as the voice is working.
It'll just be blurry. I'm so sorry. My Wi-Fi
All
has
right.
been all over the place. I'm sorry.
My life has been all over the place. Wow, that's an understatement.
Well, I mean, you're like in the middle of the woods. I mean, it's not going to be like perfect, is it?
I have a T-Mobile box and it says to have a good connection, but whatever. I don't know.
So what did we get wrong with the video, Grace? What's up? What's your conniption with it?
It was indeed a very good video, but very hard to get through. It'll scramble your brain. Not for the trigger warning at the beginning was for sure needed.
Well, first of all, I do want to compliment you that it was a fairly fair video, and it was a lot more fair than a lot of other videos. I was expecting more like, she fucks her good, the typical.
Well, that's
80 IQ take.
It's because he was just telling a story about you and your family with gathered information. He is no part of it. He's not gonna step in and be like, yeah, you fuck your dad in the middle of the video. What?
It was nuanced, and you did seem to find.
All right, Teddy. Enough with the contrarian act, okay? No, I wish Ben Thorp was my best friend. No, Teddy. No. He doesn't deserve friends. He deserves to be alone in a deep, dark pit. All right.
And us funny, and so I did appreciate that. But I would say that I get as a YouTube documentarian that
Why'd you put it in quotes like that? Like he. Okay.
You're trying
like the shade just coming off of her is just ridiculous, bro.
to have a storyline, and you chose sort of the angle of like, my dad's the crazy one. And I get that. I get how you could
Because he is. Because that's literally what it is, dude.
see it that way because he's very effusive, and
he is.
He says a lot of, you could call shock jock things. People.
No, it's not just shock jock things, bro. At this point, bro, you literally got abused. Apparently, abuse is shocking, but like not in a shock jock way, because it's literally abuse on camera too. Live in front of like a bunch of people.
Them as shock jock things. But I think you missed the actual storyline of what happened here, which is that.
No, they did not. Nobody missed the storyline, okay? Holy shit.
Before, like.
She's so brainwashed. Oh my god, dude. Ben Thorp, MK Ultrader. This is not good. This is awful.
And I don't blame you for not knowing this, but before any of this was on YouTube, my parents' relationship was going down the tubes for like 4 years previous to this. My mom had sort of a...
So basically during this, she plays the angle of, yeah, this was all my mom's fault. All of it totally my mom. Every single thing was my mom, even though the mom was also fucking nuts as well, okay? But Ben was the one pulling the strings, Grace, okay? It wasn't just your mom, okay? That angle doesn't work from, like, you know, an outside perspective's look. That doesn't work, okay? Like, at all.
Breakdown for 4 years before this. So we were having 6-hour conversations with her every day. And then eventually, because we weren't getting anywhere, it ended up getting transferred onto YouTube. But the original idea
because
was
it wasn't
not
getting
to make family.
That makes it worse. Is putting it on the internet. That just makes it 3,000 times worse, dude. What do you...
drama.
Because it wasn't working IRL to talk things out. We went online instead and aired out all of our dirty laundry for the entire internet to see.
Content. It just got so crazy privately.
Yeah.
Because my dad pointed out that their relationship was horrendous, and he called into question like whether they ever got married at all. And she didn't like hearing that, and sort of, you know, I think, I don't want to diagnose, but I think she's mentally ill, and I think she's sort of...
I mean, I'm not here to mentally diagnose either, but, you know, I think your dad's fucked up in the head. I think you have some trauma, and I think your mom is fucked up in the head, bro. Like, holy shit.
Broke down, froze, shut down. After that, it was 4 years of trying to get her back and saying like, okay, how can we work things out? And I was involved because...
Where does the blood sport start, okay? I'm here for that.
Dad literally built the channel based off of her, you know, mental decline.
Or at the very least, the family friction between all of you.
It was put on display for everyone.
It's not true.
That's how you...
What do you mean it's not true? Yeah, even it's just like, what do you mean? It's literally true. It happened. You can't just, like, erase history. Oh my god, dude.
Grace, have you watched that?
That's not true. Perhaps, maybe because some of the old live streams are deleted. But, or they're privated because I was worried about strikes or whatever. But the first, like, 10 or 20 streams that my dad ever did they were with me, and we were talking about philosophy and religion.
Yeah, we got...
Okay, and it still turned out to what it was now. Because your dad's fucking insane.
I'm sorry.
So it had nothing to do with really with the family.
It had nothing to do with the family, even though your dad's putting all the family drama, pulling the strings behind the scenes, doing all this fuck shit to get some money and some views and some clout, dude. It's fucked.
That's mentioned in the script that your dad at first wanted to become more of like a religious and philosophy channel. But and then the family stuff kind of...
Xylie, yes.
Kylie, oh lord, you shouldn't have did that.
Well, no, I was just making sure, like, that stuff was in the clip.
But okay, I understand that. I understand it started one way, but it really got built off of the drama of your family, though. Like, that's how y'all got known. That's how you ended up on Destiny. Because of that.
That is how we got known.
Yeah.
That's how we got known.
So that means that's how you got built up. Nobody gave a shit about the philosophy stuff. They
Exactly. Xylie nails it right on the head here.
Gave a shit about the drama between y'all and, like, your whole family.
Well, if you want to know what happened, how it leaked out, me and my mother started doing a show on Fridays called Feminine Fridays, and our tensions sort of leaked out through that. That's when the drama really started. My dad did not suggest she go on YouTube, because he didn't think she was really capable of handling it. He was even wary about me going on. But he was like, okay, well...
Oh, yeah. Playing the whole angle of, like, my dad totally didn't want this. I'm not brainwashed. Totally not. Your dad definitely wanted this, okay? Like, it's so obvious that he wanted all of this, okay? Like, what?
Grace is younger, and she's more familiar with this type of stuff, but probably not Courtney. But she wanted to come on the show with me. She wanted to do a show with me. She was more interested in being on stream than off. His original idea was like, look, we have it, like...
Oh, I would imagine, Xylie. I would imagine you did. Also, hello, Xylie. Welcome in. Oh,
like a frayed relationship.
And I had fun watching some of it. Holy shit.
That's a nice way of putting it. Why don't you take care of the kids, and we'll ease off on the whole thing. Like, this was private. This was before anything was on YouTube, and you take care of the kids. And we were renting a super nice house for my mother and my siblings at the time. So, like, you stay there. Me and Grace will do YouTube because I'm really interested in this, and maybe we'll just put all the family drama on pause and just try to move on, try to start something new. And you can finally be kind of like a stay-at-home mom. You don't have to get a job. Just take care of the kids, get them to school. And I think me and Grace can make it on YouTube. But she saw us, and she eventually wanted to join. And my dad did not recommend it, but he thought that eventually, like, it might be kind of therapeutic for her to, you know, because it had been so private in our family for her to kind of go online and see if she could perform like us. Like, looking back on it, she was envious. She was envious of my relationship.
Okay, now, dude, this whole... so brainwashed that you're blaming the mother. Don't get me wrong, the mother fucked you up too, like with the trauma and stuff, like that you've had to go through. But like, this just feels like you're pushing all the blame onto the mother and just completely taking your dad out of the equation, even though he's the one that's been pulling the strings.
Relationship with him, she was envious that we were getting attention online, and she wanted to try it herself. She couldn't handle it, and she ended up turning it into this thing of like, oh, I'm a victim of my husband and my daughter milking me for content on YouTube. But most of the crazy shit she did on YouTube was either her idea or it was from these Discord trolls. I'm telling you, they convinced her to solve.
No, you're blaming the trolls as well, bro. Okay, it's because of the stuff you did on the internet is the reason why they milked you for the stuff. Okay, you did that to yourself, or you guys did that to yourself. Like, yeah, what do you think's gonna happen when you air this shit out on the internet? What's up, Robin?
Futon in the really nice house, like the mansion we were renting. In the basement of that house, there was an old futon. Her Discord trolls convinced her to get drunk, start a stream, and saw that futon apart on stream. Typical cow behavior. And me and my dad both saw that as it was going on live. We didn't live with her at the time, and we both called in and we were like, Mom, stop, don't do, like, you're making a fool out of yourself. Don't do this. Like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, it's not that big of a deal, but like, you're turning yourself into a lol cow. Don't do this. She was like, oh, fuck you. She did that.
Here's my tinfoil hat theory. That's complete opposite of what happened. They were like, all right, Ma, listen. We know you're a nutcase. We need you to keep continuing to feed into these trolls so we can get more content out of this. All right, that's my tinfoil hat theory. You know, if it didn't happen, it didn't happen. But Jesus, that's the way it feels like it happened.
That stuff herself. I mean, when my brother had the broken knee thing, it wasn't a broken knee, it was some kind of problem with his leg, but whatever, it doesn't really matter. She stole.
I mean, that was a big thing. You guys tried to fucking stop him from escaping you. Your dad fucking kicked him while he was in the car. Like, he's like, has a fucked up leg and shit, and you guys are doing this to him. Like, imagine trying to heal. Also, I think it's a thing where, like, if you're going through more stress, it's your body, like, it's harder for your body to heal or whatever. I don't know if that's true. It sounds like it's true, okay? I'm not a medical expert. But Jesus Christ, dude.
Stole his meds, like his pain medication, which he didn't know about. Took it on stream, told her Discord trolls about it, and they were all laughing while she was fucking, like, I don't know if it's Xanny out or whatever, but she was drugged out on stream, and I didn't know about it, my dad didn't know about it, my siblings didn't know about it. They were living with her at the time. They walked in on her the next day, like, healed over at her computer in the basement, and they were like, what the fuck is going on?
So, nobody from the family knew about this, even though she's literally on stream. Sure, okay, I guess. What is that? What?
She started doing this crazy shit.
And your brother would
and
back
she
that
listened
one
to
up?
these people.
Like, your brother would say,
yeah.
like, yeah, she's on medication, all that?
Yes, he would.
Okay.
He would.
Now,
she would get
there's
drunk on the Feminine Friday streams with me. She'd get drunk, which I told her not to, but she'd drink like 1, 2, 3, 4 glasses of wine. Then I told her not to do this, but she'd drive back across the state to the mansion to get back to the kids. And I'd have to text Maggie, my 13-year-old sister, and say, like, did Mom get home okay? She's driving drunk. And Maggie'd be like, yeah, she's okay, but she's a little, you know, she's drunk.
Mm-hmm.
That was like after the first 2 Feminine Fridays, like the first few times she was on the channel. I did not tell her to drink. I even told her expressly, Mom, you're embarrassing me when you drink on stream that much. Please don't do that.
Okay.
So.
Well, this is something that I wasn't really familiar with, but Shamu's in the chat. He's saying that your father funneled $80K into your account to steal like everything from the other family, stuff like that. That's what caused a lot of the friction, and then that maybe that led to like a lot of the stuff that was happening on streams. All
right, I'm not gonna. She's gonna say no here. She's already shaking her head. Okay, but I'd rather trust the A-logger in this instance than anybody else. What the fuck? Oh, dude.
Thing to say to that, or because like I didn't really know much about that.
No, it didn't happen.
I remember watching the video where the grandfather
there it is.
was begging to help pay the bills over there. I remember that video.
Yeah, we've seen that video too.
Yeah.
That was after my mother had decided to move out of the mansion, and there were leftover unpaid bills. After she abandoned our family, she had been the one in charge of like paying the bills, making sure they got.
So, let me get this straight. Your mom, who's like fucking nuts, you allowed her to handle the financial shit. She didn't seem all there. I don't know why you would do that to begin with. Which I can't even believe like a word coming out of her mouth, to be honest.
Got paid, not in charge of making the money, but just in charge of paying the bills.
Mm-hmm.
So when she abandoned our family and pretended to be homeless for 3 months, the bills didn't get paid. Once she came back, she decided to move out. Then she decided to call up my dad's dad and get him to harass my dad after she had kicked him out and gotten a restraining order against my father so that he couldn't see his own children. She decided to call his dad and get him, manipulate him, lie to him to harass my dad to pay the bills.
Okay, when does the blood sport start?
To minors, it's okay to be physical with kids and other people, and it's important to, you know, compliment little boys and girls on their looks and make them feel special.
Yeah,
and
you're wording it in a way that's appropriate, but that is not the way he worded that at all.
True, Diesel. What the fuck? No, it's never okay to say that. What the fuck? Even the way he worded it, yes. Even worse, the way fucking Ben Thorp worded it. Are you kidding me?
Wait. You just said it in a masculine way, and I say it in a feminine way.
Okay, but
so
whatever. I don't know.
a masculine way.
Listen. Everybody, hold on. You just said that he was doing shock jock shit. That's exactly what shock jocks do. They do that shit to
I'm saying it comes across as shock jock.
No, it doesn't. It comes across as creepy as fuck. No, I'm not.
Yes,
I'm not over
Get her, Xylie. True. It comes off as weird, dude. It's fucking creepy to be making these types of jokes. Like, at all. I don't even consider them jokes at that point.
Facebook mom says. That's what every Facebook mom says.
That's what every dude, what kind of comeback is this, dude? That's what every Facebook mom says. Well, it's not just everybody on Facebook, okay, Grace? It's most of the world, okay?
Pearl clutcher says.
I'm definitely not a pearl clutcher. No, what?
Well, you are pearl clutching.
No, I'm definitely not, honey. You got the wrong.
Yeah, that's not what that means at all whatsoever, Grace. Oh, no. Oh, Lord, you shouldn't have done this with Xylie. This was a terrible idea.
I'll give you something to pearl clutch about, Xylie. This person, Shamu, and this whole group of people, these trolls, this Chinatown group that has turned my mother into their own private lolcow, they did this with a guy before. They did this with a retarded man named Delandrian, who they convinced to eat his own excrement on a Discord call. He ended up in the hospital, and he died. That's what they did before my mother. She's their new victim. It's pretty easy to see, actually.
So, oh, Lord. Oh, she's so brainwashed. This is just saddening.
They don't deny it either.
Well, actually, Shamu is denying it.
He just said Shamu is part of that. Shamu is part of that group. He was the head of Chinatown. They did it in Chinatown's Discord servers. He was the owner of the Chinatown
I'm just convinced that he's an A-logger. I don't think he was one of the trolls, bro. What the fuck? He's just documenting all your stupid shit online with your family. I'm pretty sure he wouldn't do that, you know? Like I said, I trust the A-logger than I trust this entire family.
Server. You tell me what that means.
I don't know. I'll say that's not. I mean,
he can deny it all he wants. He's a liar. He can deny it, but it's true. I've seen the videos. You could look it up.
Proof.
Well, I'll look. I'll watch some of the videos for this here. That wasn't really like the beginning phase of like the whole Courtney stuff. Like that wasn't really the goal in mind. The goal in mind was to get to, you know, how did Ben become so prevalent in that area where like you guys were just kind of all sucked in, and it became like this Jerry Springer like sort of like family drama that ends up getting you guys onto like Destiny's stream. And then now you're like he's fighting Milo Yiannopoulos and Ethan Ralph. And,
well, here's the thing. Here's the thing about all of that. The actual reason that I got on Destiny's stream was because I wanted to debate him about the Stephen
Crowder.
And actually, so the family stuff came up because somebody else sent the link in chat. I didn't bring it up at all. We actually, like, the reason I come across, I would say, looking back on myself, you know, I was only 19 when all of this started. The reason I came across so, like, scared and freaked out at certain points was because, like, can you imagine being 19 and having,
dude, what kind of... Dude, oh my god, dude, that's such a dumb excuse, bro.
Like, this sort of...
It's so dumb with all the shit that's been, like, outed, like, on the internet, your dirty laundry from your family. You were younger when that other shit was happening, and now, like, you're 19. I consider you an adult at that point. Like, legally speaking, literally. Like, imagine being a 19... Like, imagine being a, you know... You younger when your dad fucking... Oh, dude, this is terrible.
Private family issue that you're okay.
Private? None of it was private. You literally aired out every single fucking thing. I mean, before... We don't know about the younger years, obviously, but, like... what do you mean private?
Like, everybody's judging every part of it?
Yeah, because your dad keeps convincing you guys to make all this shit fucking public so he can get some clicks and views and fucking step his way up the fucking ladder, dude. Ugh.
And it's being brought up in places that you don't particularly want it brought up. It's, you know, now I see it as like, okay, well, my entire family is kind of performative, so I get it. But like, back then, I was new to the internet. I was new to being on stream. I was new to people in chat critiquing me, critiquing my every move and every motivation.
Well, if you know so much about the internet now, you'd realize none of that shit should have been on the internet. What the fuck?
And neither me or my father really wanted this to happen. We don't bring it up.
I don't believe that. Your dad wanted this. I don't believe you, Grace. Sorry, but I don't. Your dad seems like he really wanted all that attention on him, by, you know, being all shock jock and all this other stuff, by being a fucking weirdo degenerate to his own daughter, you know, and then abusing, you know, the family. Like, Jesus Christ.
Much, but when other people bring it up, we will clarify what happened because it was a crazy family situation and it was somewhat necessary to make it public. We talked to priests.
It was necessary to make it public. No, it was not necessary. Shit like this does not belong on the internet in front of people. Like, no. Just no. What?
We talked to family friends. We talked to other family members. Nobody would really help us with the situation. My mother kind of had a breakdown for 4 years. We moved everywhere around the state. And at a certain point, once it leaked onto YouTube, we were kind of like, well, fuck it. I don't want this to be private anymore. So it was kind of necessary.
So you made content out of it. You made content out of it, yes?
That's correct, yes.
Okay, because that's how you built your fucking channel and everybody started knowing you. That's my whole point. You made content out of it. That's what I said from the very beginning.
Yeah, literally just proves Xylie's point, like, right there.
Duh.
That's what people picked up on and found interesting, but we did
Well, yeah, I guess so. Because you're watching a fucking train crash on fucking YouTube, obviously. That's how you built the channel.
Xylie, if that's how I wanted to get clout, why didn't I mention it to Destiny when I was on his fucking stream, retard? Why didn't I mention any of it?
Oh, no, no, don't do this to yourself, Grace. This doesn't end well.
I didn't bring it up in the slightest. If that was how I wanted to get clout off of my crazy family.
I'm saying your father.
Yeah, you were not mentioned in that, Grace. Like Xylie's trying to say, it's your fucking dad pulling the strings. And if you look at it from outsider's perspective, that's literally how it looks. And that's how it is. Like, there's just so much evidence for this guy trying to do this. Like, to the point where it's just like, yes. It's a yes, he's trying to do that.
Father. Your father is the one.
My father was in the chat while I was on Destiny's stream for the first time. Did he bring it up?
Your father was the one who exploited you and your family, and your father still exploits you. He uses you to make money, baby girl, and I'm sorry if you can't see that. I'm sorry. I'm sorry if you can't see that.
This is...
You do your own content. You absolutely do your own content. Grace, I'm not saying...
misogynistic, blah, blah, blah.
How is Xylie a misogynist? She is the furthest thing from a misogynist I've seen. What the fuck? That part I think I saw that part, and that got me. I'm like, wait, hold a minute. Wait, what? What is this deflection? This is retarded.
For the misogyny thing, baby. My hate is a rated E for everyone. I don't give a fuck what you are.
Rated E for everyone. Oh shit, W Xylie.
Okay, bitch, you got the wrong one. Okay? But I'm not saying you don't do your own content, Grace. You are actually pretty fun to fucking watch when you're by yourself. It goes downhill when your fucking father steps in. Honestly, that's very true. I've literally seen that man kick you off the camera because he wants to be in front of the camera on your own fucking channel in front of you because he can't.
Xylie's bringing up a good point here. It's literally there in front of our faces, and he brainwashed you to the point where you just deny it. You're in denial. That's what it is. You're in denial that this shit actually happened because it fucked you up so mentally. What he's done to you over the years.
Pull numbers, but you can. I've literally seen him kick you off the camera so he can be in front of everybody. Tell me I'm wrong. You can't tell me I'm wrong. Tell me I'm wrong.
You are
Tell me I'm wrong.
No, she's not wrong because it did happen. Like, literally. What the fuck?
Tell me I'm wrong. Tell me I'm lying.
You are
Go ahead and try and tell me I'm wrong.
Okay, well, I can't respond if you're just gonna...
Bullshit.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Okay.
I'm not talking anymore. Go ahead and tell me I'm wrong.
The reason you're wrong is because he's absolutely encouraged me to do my own content.
Oh, I'm sure he has, baby. He makes his money off of you.
Okay, well, you're a loser who won't cam up and...
Okay, you're a loser who, dude, you lost, bro. Dude, like, that's a terrible rebuttal to what Xylie just said.
I'm definitely not a loser, and I don't feel like camming up because I'm not even on my show. What?
So if my dad kicks me off, if he kicks me off the stream because he wants to be in front, he's abusive. If he encourages,
did I say he was abusive?
No, I didn't finish. If he encourages me,
you know, I'll say it. Your dad's abusive. He most certainly is.
Urges me to do my own streams and sell myself and try to do my own stuff. He's also abusive, using me to make money.
Did I use?
I don't relax.
First of all, okay, check your lipstick before you come for me because it's Xylie, not Kylie.
That line got me too. Check your lipstick because it's Xylie, not Kylie. Oh, dude, put that on a t-shirt. Put that on a t-shirt.
Second of all, did I use the word abusive? I did not. I said exploit. I did not say abusive. I didn't say abusive.
Exploitation.
I did not use the word abusive.
You stupid hit.
Oh,
exploit.
Oh my God, she's making her spurg out. Oh, dude. Yeah, you're right. That's why I'm so mad. But like, I can't see the truth. I'm too blind to see it. Arrgh, you stupid hick. Oh my God, bro. Also calling Xylie a hick is No, you should have did that. You shouldn't have done that. She's making mincemeat out of you after this. She has been the entire time, but like even more so now.
Is abuse. Oh my god! Exploitation implies abuse. You stupid lisping hick. Oh, I'm a stupid lisping hick. You're the one sitting in the middle of the fucking woods because you have a loser fucking father.
I didn't.
You're the one living out of a fucking camper. You're the one living out of a fucking camper because your father is a fucking loser and you are following him down to hell because that man is dragging you there. When in fact you are so fucking talented.
You want a moderator? You called her a hit. Like I don't know what to do.
Wait a minute. Grace.
Diesel's is like, well, I mean, like you asked for this. I'm not moderating.
Grace, you are so fucking talented.
I just went back up on my point.
Grace, you are so fucking talented. You don't need your father. Grace, you are so fucking talented. You don't need your father. But
Xylie cooked a fucking gourmet meal out of Grace in this convo. Indeed, 5-star restaurant gourmet chef Xylie absolutely cooks Grace Thorp live. Holy crap. Welcome to Hell's Kitchen. Your dad's bringing you down to hell. He's bringing you down to Hell's Kitchen. It's crazy.
Your father needs you.
I didn't even know we were jumping into a fucking debate on exploitation.
Your father needs you. You don't need your father. Do you not understand what I'm saying?
So many times.
It's true. It looks like a duck and it walks like a duck and it talks like a duck. It's a fucking duck.
I don't know what your relationship... Okay, will you stop screaming, honey? I get that I triggered you, but just...
You're the one that started spurging out. Xylie was being perfectly fine here. Yes, if it walks like a duck, talks like a duck, it is a duck. It's pointing out the obvious of what's going on right in front of your face. It is that.
No, baby, I'm loud and proud all the fucking time. You've seen me on my live stream. You've been in my fucking chat. This is how I am.
Listen to that.
I don't give a fuck. It's who I am. I'm an angry old bitch. What's your problem?
Okay, why would I
just shut her down with that one? Literally, like, yeah. So what? So what if I'm loud? Which. I don't, personally, my mother's loud, so I'm kind of used to the loudness, okay? And that's what a lot of people don't like Xylie for. I'm like, I don't care. But, that's, made people's gripe with Xylie. It's like, you're loud, you're annoying. I disagree.
I take advice from an angry old bitch.
That's not give you advice, I'm just telling you how it is. I'm not trying to give you advice, I'm telling you how it is.
I want to be a young, happy woman.
Okay, sitting in the middle of the woods. Wait,
you are not a young happy woman. $1,000 to you and your dad's account. You're driving around in a van, sitting in the middle of the woods with your abusive father. Yeah, what a life! What an amazing life you live right now, Grace.
You're gonna be a young happy woman sitting in the middle of the woods in a fucked up camper. Okay, go ahead, go for it. You're right, go for it.
Yeah, I'm meeting somebody up here, and I'm gonna do IRL content, fixing my RV, and I'm connecting with nature. You got some kind of problem.
I'm connecting with nature. Yeah, because you were forced to. Yeah, right. Listen, if you could, you'd still be in that house.
Problem, girl.
No, I don't.
You're obviously just envious because I have a great relationship with my.
Okay, no, you're envious. No, Xylie's not envious. She's just pointing out the obvious. You just can't take it.
Yeah.
Okay, now you're just kind of laying it
out.
Yeah. You're just like my mother. No, wait. I just want to point something out. This is what man hating. This is what man. Listen to that laugh. Ugh, that cackle.
So she says she's a. This is what a man hater. No, Xylie does not hate men. What are you talking about? You're retarded.
This is what man-hating women. This is what man-hating women do. They just say.
Wait a minute.
You hate me by your face.
Wait a minute. Hold on. Okay. Excuse me. Am I a misogynist or am I a man-hating woman? Which one am I?
I was wrong. You're not a misogynist. You're a man-hater.
No, I'm not a man-hater.
Clearly.
No, I'm not. Absolutely not.
Xylie, you say that I'm great, I'm talented, I'm smart.
You are great and talented, but you're just stuck.
Yes, literally, you got your head so far up your daddy's ass, literally, that you can't fucking realize that you're better off without him. Because, it's just gonna all, like Xylie said, he's dragging you to hell with him. And he's fucked you over so hard that he's brainwashed you to the point where you can't see it.
Up your dad's
and it's actually kind of fucking sad.
Wait, hang on. I didn't finish my point. So, you're saying you should do this on your own. You can be successful. Guess who else said that to me? Guess who is the reason that I am a live streamer? Daddy. My daddy. Okay, sweetie?
Well, yeah, because he knew.
You.
Well, yeah, I guess.
And if I'm gonna blame my dad for anything, it would be that he led me to a series of events that ended up with me talking with you on this live stream right now.
I agree.
Screaming
at me
that I need to get away from him.
So I do agree with you on that. But that's because your dad saw all that in you and he knew he could make money off of you.
Based.
based? Really? That's your reply to that? That's not based. That's not based at all. It's quite the opposite.
I mean, that's fine. If that's the way you want to live. Not my problem.
I have no problem sharing a career with my dad.
No,
and making tons of
I
money.
wouldn't call it sharing, but okay.
Well, me neither. I'm basically in charge of everything, but...
Oh, yeah.
Nah, no, you're not, dude. No. Incorrect. Loud, incorrect buzzer sound. Place insert right here.
Hell, no, that's the whole point.
Who is
you're in charge of the money. I mean, you're in charge of the money.
I don't remember asking for your advice. I don't remember.
I'm not giving you advice. I'm just telling you how it is. I don't give a fuck if you take it or not.
Okay, so
I only give advice to people I actually care about. Your content. I don't give a fuck about you.
Your content, all right? Dude, I don't give a fuck. Holy shit, Xylie's going off, dude. This is great. I mean, not great for Grace and all this stuff, but this is primo content right here.
You guys started out so nice to each
You
other.
only give advice to people that you care about and you don't give a fuck about me?
Yeah,
You're not making any sense.
I don't give a fuck about you. Your content. Your content,
I'm
baby.
not here for you.
No, I don't. I'm
not
literally
here for you.
I'm literally not giving you advice
Lord
because I don't
Almighty.
care. Your content. You're literally just content. You're nothing else but content. The sad thing is,
Well,
you
you're
would
not.
be more.
You're not content.
You would be
You're not
more.
content, so maybe shut up and let the actual entertainers
You would be more if
Guys,
you
I
wouldn't
really
be
can't do
stuff
this.
up
She's
your
just
dad's
screaming at
ass.
me.
I'm not screaming. This isn't.
She... What? Oh my god, bro. These rebuttals are so bad, it makes my brain hurt. It's so bad. Yes, indeed, King Globe. Comments Xylie W. And then Teddy says... Listen, Teddy, okay? No, not at all. All right? Listen. False.
Me screaming, baby.
You are
I promise you, this is not me screaming. Anybody who knows me knows this is not me screaming.
You just stopped screaming.
Oh, does it hurt
It
your
literally
feelings
had
that
to
a
turn my
woman's yelling at
headphones
you?
volume.
Oh,
All right, listen. Xylie's just loud. She hasn't even been screaming. I don't think you've ever heard Xylie scream before at all, whatsoever. She literally told you, you've seen me. You know what This is not me yelling, okay? This is just me. Literally.
It hurt my
does it
feelings.
hurt
It
your
hurts my ears. It hurts my ears, sweetie.
Oh,
Your
well, turn
harsh,
me down.
shrill shrieking.
Turn me down.
Your
Turn me
shrill
down
shrieking
then.
on scream.
Are
on
you
stream hurts
done?
my ears.
Are you
That's all.
done? Are you done?
It's not my fault that you're a loser.
Are you done?
Xylie is not the loser in this situation, to be honest. Like, far from it, okay?
Xylie, I'm
Oh my
sorry.
god,
It's
I'm
not
a
my
hick.
fault.
Like,
It's
I
not
haven't
my
heard that
fault
one
you're an
before
angry
because of
old
my
bitch.
accent. You got
It's
anything
not my
else to
fault that you're an
say?
angry old bitch.
I am
It's
an
not my
angry
fault
old
that you're a
bitch.
man and you're
No,
right. It's not my fault that you're an envious internet loser. I'm sorry.
what?
I have nothing to prove to you, sweetie.
I wish
the
the
best for you, girly.
First of all, I am an angry old bitch. Everybody knows that. Duh.
That's not something to be proud of.
No, that's literally me. I'm an angry old bitch. Yes. So what? Is that supposed to be some kind of own? Are you trying to own me with that? What are you doing? Are you trying to own me because I have a country ass accent? What are you doing? Bitch, I don't hide behind any
Women
of that.
shouldn't be angry.
Women shouldn't be. Oh my god.
Women shouldn't be angry. Oh, by Lars. So, that makes no fucking sense. Women have emotion too.
Now we starting.
Yeah,
with the women
you're an
should be-
unappealing
Oh yes.
female.
So women. So what women should do is go around the internet and let their daddy act like they fuck them. Right? That's.
Holy shit, Xylie. Oh my god, dude. Just this is slaughter. This is just slaughter.
what women are supposed to do. Yeah, you're right. You're right. I'm sorry.
No.
Ooh, I didn't figure out the internet. My bad. Shit.
Are we good now? Are we good?
Yeah, I'm
Everything-
good.
All right. Diesel, next question.
Oh, yeah. You want me to follow up on that, huh?
Yeah.
Just like passing it on Diesel. Next question. Fucking Matt.
Wait, ask me to follow up on something fucking...
I can do a question.
All right, you got a question? All right, go.
Yeah. Grace, when you and Ben have streamed together, there's been moments where Ben kind of like wigs out and kind of goes into like this weird, like crazy dad stuff. Is he doing a bit when he does this stuff with you? Like when he kicked you and all that stuff, or when he hit you in the face? Is that all bits? Is that all for the camera, or is that like more serious and you're just kind of like maybe protecting him or something?
Yeah, dude, she's trying to be the next Tom Cruise, doing her own stunts by letting her father hit her. Okay, all right, that's crazy. That's a terrible joke. Holy fuck, dude.
I mean, we're always aware that we're in front of a camera, if that's what you're asking. But both me and my father agree that sometimes women can get out of hand. Sometimes they need a little physical correction.
You need a little physical correction. What are we in the... What kind of 1960s logic is this? What the fuck, bro? Woman needs some physical correction. What the fuck?
I understand this state does not agree with that, but I have no problem with it.
This state has no problem with it. What do you... What? No, they have a problem. Well, obviously, I have a problem with it. It's not the 1960s anymore. Laws change. Things change. Holy fuck.
Okay. So that didn't answer the question. Is it a bit or not? Like, is he hitting you to put you in your place? Is that what you're saying?
Are you performing or not? I mean, we're both in front of a camera.
Nobody's performing here. Oh my god, what?
Xylie could use a good smack to shut her up. If she had a man in her life, maybe for her.
Oh, little do you know. And no, she does not need a slap, okay? Fuck off.
Or I doubt it.
We've moved on.
We can let Xylie off the chain again. I don't know what to tell you.
Husband, apparently you're supposed to.
I mean, was it
literally Xylie's just like, husband, apparently you need a physical correction in the background, literally telling it, bro. Did she not? Oh my god, bro. Little does Grace know.
Was it a bit when Darius smacked me? It was and it wasn't.
It was and it wasn't. Oh my god. Now that was a full force slap. That man fucking slapped the shit out of you. That was not good. That was not good at all.
It wasn't. He was generally mad at me, but I agreed beforehand that I was okay with physical violence on stream a little bit. So it wasn't.
A little bit, yeah. So full blown kicks from grown 50-year-old men, in straight up slaps to the face. You know, yeah. Okay, just a little bit, just a smidge. You know.
Wasn't.
What the fuck, dude?
Okay.
I don't get my girl about that because he pussy.
Oh dear God.
Bryce, your internet's breaking up.
You're roboting a bit. You still there, Grace?
Yeah, you're roboting a bit.
Yeah, I'm here. Can you hear me?
Yeah,
we can hear you.
But all right, so the one that got your dad arrested, was that a bit where he kicked you? When he kicked your side, was that a bit, or did he actually kick you? Did he actually mean to kick you?
That arrest was 100% illegal. There are standards.
What? How is that? Hello? Oh my god, dude. This is like insane. What the fuck, dude? Yeah, that arrest was totally illegal. Yeah, getting, physical assault, totally not a charge or anything,
It's for domestic violence arrests. He was arrested.
Yeah, domestic violence, and that as well.
Unlawfully.
It quite literally is, and it was lawful.
I'm supposed to be either physically injured, which I was not in any way. There wasn't even any pain. Or secondly, I'm supposed to be in fear of serious bodily injury or my life being, in danger, which I was not. Those are the standards upon which you're supposed to arrest somebody for domestic violence. He was
not at all. That's not at all how that works whatsoever. Holy shit.
Unlawfully arrested for all of that. And now there's a no contact order, which there are tons of people.
I wonder why there's a no contact order. What the fuck? I wonder why. Woo! I wonder why there's a no contact order.
People online, by the way, I didn't realize this. There are tons of people, mostly women online, who are victims of this no contact order stuff being put in place, where something happens, they don't report it, somebody else reports it, and their husband or their brother or their friend goes to jail, and they can't contact them, even if they seriously need to, without fear of getting that other person thrown back in prison. It's ridiculous.
No, that's a good thing. It's not ridiculous. That's a good thing. Are you kidding me? What is this backwards logic?
It's absolutely ridiculous.
So you're saying it wasn't a bit.
Horrendous.
But he was actually mad when he kicked you, is what you're saying.
Was he actually mad?
Was he actually angry and he actually
You could get him on stream if you want to talk about his psychology.
Oh god, no. Thank God that didn't happen. But didn't he say, I'll always go back to that one line he said, where he said, I get into angry, fucking murderous rage. Yeah. Yeah.
I was just asking from your perspective.
Officer, I know I punched my wife straight in the nose, but it didn't hurt her too much. Teddy.
Perspective. I was all right.
The time of that.
All right. Diesel.
Dios. All right. So you bring up your mother a lot and this stuff before you guys brought it online. Was that turning point for her mental health? The restaurant you guys ran, from your perspective, right? Was she just always dysfunctional, even when you were a very young child? When did that change occur?
She was always a dysfunctional person. I mean, I've told this story before, but the one that...
Yeah, but the way you described is that she went off the rocker 4 years ago. So, which one is it? Your entire life or 4 years ago?
That sticks out to me is when I was maybe 5 or 6 years old, we used to have nap time. And I told her, like, I figured out how to masturbate very early on.
Okay, Jesus Christ. Oh, too much information. I didn't need to know this. What the
So
fuck?
I told her, like, if I do something with my poochie, it feels good, right? She was like, don't do that. And I was like, okay.
Yeah. As any normal parent would do, you know? What the fuck?
But I still did it anyways. So she developed a system of testing about whether I had masturbated during nap time when I was 5 or 6 by taking my fingers after nap time, holding them to her.
Okay, that's pretty fucking weird to do. That's also, don't do that. Parents out there, don't do that.
Her nose and smelling them to see if I had, touched myself, which was extremely, I don't know what to say, traumatizing. I mean, looking back, it's ridiculous. It's a ridiculous way to deal with your child, but at the time it was extremely.
You think what your dad does isn't fucking ridiculous? What? Oh my god, dude, this entire family's fucked.
Shame-inducing and just, like, an awful experience.
Yeah, like that one shameful experience that your dad made you cry on camera in front of like a bunch of people streaming. Him making you talk to this fucking guy live on air, verbally berating you and making you have like a fucking crying sesh. Like that wasn't that either, right? Like what?
When I was 11 and I got my first period, she gave me a tampon and a pad. I didn't know what to do with the tampon, so she shoved a jar of Vaseline at me and just said, "Just get it in there and then put it in there." God, what's so hard about that? I was like, just was crazy.
What? Like you're... Oh my
god,
god,
it was just
dude.
super disoriented.
Both your parents are fucking fucked, okay?
I asked her to have a talk with me about sex when I was maybe 12. I was like, Mom, can we talk about this? Because, like, people are talking about it in school. She had a conversation with me in the car, and she was like, it's fucking brutal. Don't do it until you're fucking married, okay? Listen, you got that? It's just, it's brutal. Like, it's okay in some ways, but, like, it's brutal, and you should, like, be aware that you don't want to be a slut. And I was like, okay, that's crazy. So I just ended up talking to my dad about it as much as I could, even though it was awkward. A lot of weird stuff about sex. I would say like a lot of her.
Yeah, lots of weird stuff about sex with you and your dad, and apparently your mother too, saying all that shit. Which you're not a reliable narrator, so I don't know if that's actually true or not. That's alleged. So
mental illness has to do with like men and sexuality. When
mental illness has to do with men in sexual. What? What?
When we were at Wendell Street, which was one of the properties my dad owned, we moved there before we sold it. She one day locked herself in one of the bedrooms, right? Like in the morning, we woke up and she was in there. Her and my dad were not sleeping together. She was in there. The door was locked. We're like, what's going on? She's like, I can't come out. I'm sick. We're like, okay, that's crazy. So we went about our whole day. I had to take care of the kids. Once again, she was locked in the room. She comes out the next day and she tells me and my dad,
like the thing is, like, what her mother has done that has been proven obviously inexcusable, but it's the fact that she can't realize, because all this shit is online and stuff, was because of her dad. Her dad's like the puppet master. Like the mom had like her mom is fucking terrible too, but it's mostly the dad. Like that she's trying to put all the blame on the mother to like completely just sweep for her father that has literally MK Ultra'd her into believing he's not the bad guy. Like it's so dude, this is fucked.
I masturbated.
It's fucked.
Last night to the idea of you and your father having sex. And I was so embarrassed by it that I didn't want to come out of the room the whole day. So she was like, that's my explanation. So
Diesel's sitting here like just Jesus Christ and a cracker. What is going on? Oh my god.
Things. I mean, if you want to say when did it start and when did it end or when did it get really bad? Like you said, I didn't really realize how abusive it was until my dad sort of reached out to me, because I had just sort of internalized all of it and I didn't really talk to anybody in my family. I was just going to school and planning on like basically never talking to them again. But I didn't really know what had happened. And then my dad reached out to me and he was like, Grace, we should be closer friends. Like I saw that this was a whole destiny thing. He went through my phone because he was concerned about me when I was like 15 or whatever. And he saw some texts I was sending to a friend who's going through a breakup. And he was like, oh, actually, Grace is a really nice girl. I don't talk to her much, but like she's not doing anything crazy. She's
what? That's your father. I don't talk to her very much. What? I don't get any of this. What the fuck?
It's just, she seems like a real sweetheart. Unbeknownst to me, my mother had been telling her that I was a spoiled brat who didn't help around the house, even though I was cleaning the Airbnb.
Oh, the mom said that? I'm so confused, bro. She can't get... Oh,
that they were hosting, like, every other day after school. I had no idea. I didn't really talk to either of them, but apparently she had been telling him that, like, oh yeah, she's just like, she's kind of like obsessed with herself and whatever. She doesn't like our family anymore, whatever, teenage years. I did not feel like that. I just felt like I didn't understand what was going on, but I was just going to school because it was a stable place and the house had become a nightmare, kind of. So that's when he started talking to me and I was...
you know what? It still was a nightmare, and the van's a nightmare as well.
like, yeah, I don't really understand what was going on with you and mom or the whole family. And he was like, yeah, well, you know, I think she's been telling me something about you. It's not true. And I always thought you were a good girl, but I kind of thought she was right because she was talking to you more than me. And something crazy's going on here.
So this.
Yeah.
There we go. Blaming the mom again.
So basically, you know, you feel this dysfunction with your mother had just been all the time, right? You bring up a lot of these discussions of like sex and getting exposed to sex very early. But you come from a Catholic household.
I wouldn't say exposed to sex. I just learned how to do it. You know how kids do that. It's not really that.
You know how no.
Special. A lot of kids learn how to do it early.
No, I didn't learn. What? No.
Did you learn these things through the internet? How did these things come exposed to you?
No, it was like 2004 or 5 or something. There was like really no internet. We didn't have a computer.
So you just discovered it on your own?
It was manual. Yeah.
Hmm.
Then eventually when I got an iPod when I was like 10 or so, I started looking up like weirdly I started with lesbian stuff on YouTube and then like kissing pranks, you know, and then I moved on.
What the fuck? I didn't need to know any of this. My brain hurts.
Finally porn.
Is there any more blood sports?
I kept that very private.
Oh.
You know one thing I've noticed about you, Grace? Your voice changes when you try to bullshit.
Oh shit! Oh, call it around. Get her, Xylie. Holy fuck.
Okay, when was I bullshitting?
You get a really.
I don't owe you people to tell you how my sexual life has progressed. But if you want to know, that's what
your voice switches up and you get this really sweet tone in your voice, so somebody will hopefully believe the bullshit that you spew. That's what I've noticed about you.
And I didn't even notice it. I didn't even notice it, to be honest. Holy fuck! This is a revelation.
Wait, no, I'm not being manipulative at all. I'm being observant.
What did I say that was bullshit? What did I say that was bullshit?
Probably about half the shit you just spewed out of your mouth was probably bullshit. Because at moments when you were talking, you get this really sweet, oh, please listen to me because I'm using my sweet girl voice so you will believe me. You literally do that when you bullshit. And then when you're talking normal, you talk normal. But when you're trying to bullshit somebody, that's your tell. That's literally your tell when you're lying. You get this sweet voice.
So I just bullshit you about how I discovered porn? Why would
No, you just you bullshit. When you talk about your mother, you probably most likely spew out a bunch of bullshit because your voice changes. You do the same thing when you're trolling
people. What did I tell that was bullshit about my mother?
Probably, like I said before, about 50% of what you just fucking said. Yeah, because I don't have proof of it. I don't know you like that. I wasn't there. But you do. When you go to bullshit.
She's getting really, really mad about observations. Probably because it's true. Maybe that's the reason why.
Xylie, maybe when you relax.
Okay. No, baby. When you've lived long enough on this earth, you can tell a fucking con artist by hearing them.
You're just like my mother. This is what my mother used to say.
Oh my god, here we go.
Oh,
you're just like my mother.
Oh, okay. Before we get into a screaming match again.
That's what she said to me.
Before we get into a screaming match again.
You're really just like her. You're bullshit. You know I'm right.
Grace,
you know I'm
stop.
right, Grace.
Shut up.
Exactly what
you aren't right in the slightest at all. You just got real mad that you just got called out for lying. And now you're getting real defensive about it. This doesn't look good on you. Just saying.
You know I'm right, Grace.
What's wrong with you?
Whatever. Okay.
It's exactly what she used to say.
Grace,
gaslighting. It's called gaslighting, Xylie.
Okay, sure. It's called I can smell bullshit when it's in front of me.
Grace, I have an opinion question to ask you, right?
Sure.
So, you know, you talk a lot about your mom and you put the, you know, obviously in a very derogatory way, you apply your mother and her personality to Xylie, for example, right? Are you worried about becoming her when you're older?
I'm just saying.
Oh, that's a good question. That is a very good question. Holy shit.
Just say that, but not the same tone of voice. She was better at manipulating me. Xylie's just a loud old hick. But my
What? All right, so exactly like your mother. Oh, not exactly like her. Like, bro, quit the bullshit. This is such bullshit, dude. Holy fuck.
Mother was better. I'm just saying she used to say those exact phrases to me. So I'm just saying. It sounds just like her, except more annoying and less manipulative.
Yeah, but do you worry about becoming her? No?
No.
Do you feel that you have any do you feel that you have any personality traits that are like her?
Well, I mean, the crazy, yeah, probably. You know, that's the same trait, but you know.
Of course I do, because she's my mother. You know, I have like an artistic. She's an artistic, sort of more sensitive person. I think I get a bit of that from her. But I don't think I'm very much like her. Even if you take person.
Can someone explain what this is too? Like, what is this? What? It looks like Picasso had a terrible day and he had more mental illness than he did before, and he drew this up.
Personality traits. Forgetting the mental.
That you have any personality traits that are like her?
I mean, of course I do, because she's my mother. You know, I have like.
Oh, we already heard this.
I
Is there any more?
True of me, because I just. I don't see it happening.
Okay.
You don't see it happening, but
am I literally
you admit that
every
you
part Xylie fucking says something?
It's not even
Yes,
helping. The
I
stupid thing is,
am.
it's not even helping her. My siblings will despise her for what she's done when they get older. It's absolutely crazy.
Go ahead.
Sally. No,
well, I was gonna say you do realize that people don't look at the problem with you. Okay, for me, I know for me personally, it's not because of your mother that I feel the way I do about your father. And you and your
yes, literally, exactly. That's how exactly I feel. Like, exactly what Xylie just fucking said there.
Father situation. It's not because of your mother. It's not because I watched your mother. I have never talked to the woman. It's because what I have seen on live streams for myself. Like, not Shamu's videos, not anybody else's videos. Literally researching and watching your content is what made me believe how I believe about you and your father. It's not your mother's fault. It's what y'all presented.
Xylie, I don't really care. There's lots of Facebook moms.
I don't really care. Really? That's all you had to say to that? What the fuck?
Who's out there who think that my dad is a terrible man who's abusive.
Why do you?
He is, in my opinion. Can you call in? Do you want to call in, Joe? Wait, hold on. I'm not gonna be able to share my screen or anything. Hold on, let me open up Discord. Let me open this up. Oh shit! No, it's working. Okay. Do. What is it? Wait, what is Joe gonna call in about? That's my question. He'll probably tell me. I'll go into. Which fucking Discord should I just go into? You do have a lot to say. All right, well, Joe, I'll get you in here. I'm in my own server, Joe. You could probably just hop in here. I think you have the perms, so... Are you even in here? Yeah, you are in. Hello! Wait, hold on. I think I have to get the audio up real quick. Oh, yeah, you're good. Oh, whoa, I gotta put up the hold on. I have to add another thing. Okay. Okay, I think it should be working now. Say something, Joe? Yeah, it's working.
Hello.
Oh, fuck, that's loud. Okay. There we go. All right, it should be good now.
Hello.
What's up,
Testing,
Joe?
testing.
It's
So I actually have a good bit to say about the Thorps as someone who's been A-logging them a little bit before the locale live. So my big thing is, we can all agree, everybody in chat watching, and I know Xylie agrees, because Xylie has been on top of the Thorps shit as well. I don't know if Xylie knew about the Thorps before locale live, she might have. I don't want to speak or anything, but if you've known about the Thorps before locale live, you've known about them from Destiny and shit like that.
I did it, so...
The general consensus was that Ben Thorp fucked his daughter up royally, right?
Oh, yeah.
Like, royally. And I still think that's the consensus, but I think Grace is so far gone at this point that that night that she debated Xylie, obviously what you've been going over, it's pure blindness, right?
Yeah,
and what Xylie said is 100% true. Like, she's going at Xylie, saying, you're a hick, you're a redneck, you have a slur, whatever. All this stuff is retarded, because it's like Xylie said, at least I'm not known online for fucking my dad.
Literally.
I mean, these motherfuckers go on the locale live and don't do any research on who Keemstar is, admit that they don't do any research on who Keem really is or what locale live is. They just know Keemstar through the grapevine.
Yeah.
Go on there, look retarded. Ben starts making, like, pro-pedophilia arguments without making, like, actual pro-pedophilia arguments, but also kind of doing it.
Yeah, the little semantics little fucking thing that he does.
Yeah, I love little girls! That whole thing was retarded. And I can see in chat, like, you did research streams on them. Yeah, Xylie, so you should know, like, well beforehand, like, Ben always claims, he goes, one of the things that Ben and Grace, and she did this during the debate with Xylie, where she claims, allegedly, my dad assaulted my brother. It's alleged. No, the video proof is out there where he assaulted his
literally
son.
Lifted his fucking leg up and was going for a kick, dude. I even said it like when I was watching. I'm like, yeah, what else am I supposed to call this? You're just skipping in front of the car now? Like what is it? It's obviously a kick.
Yeah, he absolutely fucking assaulted his son. He absolutely was abusive towards his wife, which, granted, she wasn't much better. If you look at the full grand scheme of things, Grace's mom is just as bad as Ben, but in a completely different way. And what happened with Ben is Ben got this egotistical mindset because his whole family disowned him, but his fucking daughter loved him to a point
I
where...
can tell this man's ego is through the roof.
I mean, if you've been on Kiwi Farms for a second, he's admitted to having, like, sensual encounters with his daughter and stuff through texts that have been leaked. Yeah, it's proof. So either he's lying or he's done it. It's one of the two. So in which case, either he's a big fucking liar, which isn't out of the realm of possibility because Ben's been caught lying about things multiple times before.
Yeah, not unreliable narrator.
Oh, yeah. Or he did it, and he's bragging about it, and then when people confront him, he claims that that's not what happened, and people are, you know, taking his word out of context.
Yeah,
Ben Thorp getting arrested is one of the funniest things ever.
Wait, what? Wait, what'd you just...
I said Ben Thorp getting arrested again is one of the funniest things that's ever happened.
And, like, wasn't it literally live?
Yeah. Both times it was live. Both times.
I'm not surprised. They literally put everything on the internet, so...
The one thing is, as one of those few Thorp A-loggers, is like one of the few people actually A-log and keep up with, FPS Diesel and Xylie and Matt did that stream, the one that you're watching right now.
Yeah.
And when Xylie and Diesel did the stream where they're like, I didn't even think Ben was in the RV. If you know anything about the Thorps, you would know he broke the no contact order 3 days after he got given it because he was in a Discord call with her.
Oh my
he had already made contact with her. There were multiple times where Ben would stream debating some random nobody, and then Grace would stream maybe an hour or two later in very similar looking locations. It was... I get when she's confronting you and you get that interview, it's not something you think, but 100%, if you did not think Ben was in that RV the entire time, you're blind. He's been there the whole time.
I mean, who do you think's driving while everything's going past?
Exactly. Grace Thorp and Ben Thorp have a parasitic relationship together.
Very much.
It's a parasite. Xylie's 100% correct. 100% correct that Ben thinks he's going to make money off of his daughter and uses his daughter. And initially the mindset was he abused his daughter so bad that she is never going to be able to view things properly. Like, she's always going to be twisted that way. But she's so twisted to this point that if you saw the arrest footage... I don't know if you've seen that yet. I know you're going over the Xylie call.
No,
but have you seen
not yet. Well, I saw it, but I just haven't gone over it. I'm probably just going to go to that next, because I like, watched some of this beforehand, and some of these parts I've already seen, so I don't know. I might just go to that next and probably end it off there, because it's... how long have I been going for? Almost 3 hours through this slog, bro? My brain's hurting. But yeah.
Oh yeah. Like, the thing with Grace is she is 100% at this point so brainwashed by her father that there's no saving her. At this point now, it's something you also have to point and laugh at.
Exactly.
There's no changing her. If you watch where her dad gets arrested, she starts out... It's not in this. It's a different stream. By the way, how do you go live knowing there are police officers outside your door trying to arrest your dad, knowing he's breaking a no-contact order and is probably about to be taken back to jail for sympathy just to get laughed at?
Accuracy,
not very smart, I guess.
And damage in real time.
Not using the brains there, like, at all.
Yeah, Ben Thorp is retarded and he belongs in prison because he's an abuser.
Over the season with our match
he obviously, from what he's admitted, has had sexual relations with his daughter from his own admission. From his own admission and texts and stuff, he's abused his other children because Grace is the only child of his that still vouches for him and everything.
That's what I was saying about the
We're
sun.
all
I'm
just
like,
gonna cut.
the sun's literally. Oh my god, how long is this? Is he like? Where is this? Hold on. Is this like the whole thing? Is like just. Okay. I think it starts. Right here? Yeah, my bad, Joe.
Oh, you're good. I'm watching it at a delay, but that's why I'm being quiet, so I can see where you're getting at. Because I know you can't stream share, but the thing is with the Thorps is I know Xylie will know at this point, because she has covered the Thorps probably about as much as I know about the Thorps. Maybe a little less, maybe a little more, give or take, you know. The Thorps are very egotistical. And they're not loyal to anyone other than the few people who will support them. And the moment that they no longer support them or they get any pushback, those people are immediately the enemy.
Oh yeah.
I mean, how many times
as Xylie was you know, that happened, she started going after her like she was an enemy immediately. Yeah.
Yeah, they can't take criticism. One of the few things I've been hoping for not months, but good year and a half, you know, years and stuff like that is, I've always said, I just want to see Ben Thorp in jail, because he's a guy who thinks he's above everything, and to see him in jail is funny. So for it to happen twice in the span of like 4 or 5 months is hilarious.
Oh my god, dude.
It's hilarious.
Bruh, it's just insane. It's so insane to the point where you just have to laugh at it now.
Oh yeah, the Thorps are lolcows, 100% lolcows, and they don't want to believe it.
Yeah, they're just.
Anytime
like,
anyone's ever brought it up, or even just disagreed with them, they've gotten mad and yelled and screamed. Yeah, they're lolcows. They're lolcows.
All right, I'm gonna honestly. I think I can't even find it. My brain's hurting, so I'm probably just gonna. Let me turn off this application audio capture or whatever. Go to the window. Sorry, my bad, folks. I'm probably gonna end it off with this conversation with Joe. Honestly. Oh no, you didn't derail anything. You're my saving grace to help me escape my brain injuries I've gotten from watching this family burn and crash to the ground. Honest. Oh my god, dude. Bro, he actually did that. Alright, here we go. Now we're up on the screen. There we go. Figured it out. Ooh. Alright, well, do you have anything else, Joe? Like, so, what did you... That's what you said? Like, what did you say to Ben? Because, like you just said, you actually had a conversation. Not even a conversation. It sounds like you just said something he didn't like and he kicked you out.
So, the way the conversation went was, after Locale Live, they did their whole reacting to Locale Live thing, right?
Yeah.
And I called into that stream, because I had been following them, but never really engaged. That was when I was doing my break from commentary and all that.
Gotcha.
And fun fact, what brought me back to the community was my interaction with fucking Ben Thorp. That retard brought me back. That guy brought me back. He's retarded. So, I go on, I call in. Hey, Joe, what's going on? And I'm like, dude, are you retarded? Did you not do any research before you went on to Locale Live about who Keemstar was or what Locale Live was? And they're like, oh, you're just a Keemstar dick rider. You're a Keemstar cocksucker, which anyone who knows me knows that's not true. That's not true.
Yeah, I know that. I fucking know that.
But I was like, dude, you didn't do any research and got made, basically looked like a fool, and then you go on there making pro-pedophilia arguments by trying to be semantical. And he's sitting there fucking, oh, you're a Keemstar dick rider. Fucking guy out of here, and kicks me from the call, bans me from being able to call in again, because I tried again, they wouldn't let me. Every time I tried to call in, they just kicked me.
Dude, You unironically just absolutely won.
Yeah, Ben Thorp is a loser. He's an absolute loser. And at the time, I was like, for the longest time, I would say Grace is the victim of an abusive parental relationship where her father did things that he never should have done and basically gave her illusions of grandeur that he still does to this day. Now she's so far gone that I can't even give her the benefit of the doubt anymore.
Yeah, it's for me at that point, like, now, it's just, because, like, the son fought back, like, but, you know, I don't know, dude.
I mean, you heard in the Xylie call where one of the vernaculars nobody has even pointed out is what she does is she says, me and my father, and then the kids. My mom tried to take the kids.
Oh my God.
Grace, those are your brothers and sisters. They're not like stepchildren to you. Why are you acting like, why is your vernacular saying that they're the kids, okay? My mom tried to take the kids. Those are your brothers and sisters. Really? That's how far gone she is, to where she firmly believes that her and her dad are almost an exclusive relationship at that point.
Yeah, just throws out the rest of, like, the family, especially the innocent ones, the kids, just throws them into the wind, doesn't care about them. Like, that's what it seems. It's all about her and her father and nothing else.
That's exactly what it is. And she goes, oh, my mom did all this stuff. What about the time where Grace dragged her fucking mom by her hair?
Yep.
On stream? What about the time where Ben bullied his fucking daughter into dancing in lingerie for a man on live stream? None of this shit's brought up. Instead, it's just women hating.
Made her fucking cry, literally, like, made her, like, fucking cry and have a mental breakdown because this guy's just, like, sexually, verbally berating her.
Yeah, it's crazy how fucking brainwashed she is. And it's at the point now to where there's no fixing it. I've seen people in her, like, the Thorp chats where they're like, I can fix her, or Grace is a beautiful queen and Ben is the bad guy. No, it's not that anymore. Yeah, it's not that anymore, guys. You're not gonna get her. She is a slut without wanting to be a slut. She wants to slut herself out, but claim that women are the problem. Because that's what her dad says, and that's what her dad believes. So when her dad feels like slutting her out will get views, and is good, that's fine, but Grace is not, like... Then when it's a problem, it's a problem. So 100%, yeah, Grace Thorp is beyond saving. She's just as bad as her dad. You should consider her just as bad as her dad, regardless of the cycle of abuse.
I was literally going to say that. Like father, like son, but in this case, it's a daughter.
Daddy's girl, or whatever. Didn't she literally have that written on her chest as well?
Yeah. I got a story for you.
Does it have to relate to this?
Oh, yeah.
All right, tell it.
So there I was, scrolling YouTube, and in my recommended, I see a Thorp live stream. Oh, let me go in there real quick. Who do I hear? Lo and behold, it's Joe. You're stupid and weird. You're walking around. Look at you. You don't even know what to say right now. Look at you with that dumb look on your face. He's just going in on this guy, right? And he stands up. Who is that? Who is that, Grace? Who are you? Hey.
Oh
Joe's ripping into them. I'm dying laughing. 30 minutes goes by. Xylie joins.
She didn't join. She donated. She donated, to be fair.
I thought she didn't join.
No, she donated. She said, I agree with the caller.
Maybe it was a whole other
Which was when me and Xylie did not get along at all. Yeah, this is when me and Xylie did not like each other at all.
Shortly after the joke thing. Sorry, Xylie did her own stream after that. Excuse me. Excuse me.
Yeah.
I'm mixed. I'm blurring the lines.
Bruh.
But then Joe comes back. I haven't talked to Joe in half a year at this point in time. He goes, Joe, I just got the biggest W on this retard. Oh, wait, can I say that on here?
Yeah, it's YouTube, bro. You can say retard. I say
He goes,
it all
"Hey, I
the
just
time.
got the biggest W on this retard." I'm like, "Joe, where you been?" He goes, "Not important. Watch this."
That is how that happened.
Yo,
Because I was taking a break. Also, watch this. I'm telling you.
Not important. Look at this though.
It's like, Joe, we're in bed. Oh, don't worry. Look at this massive W
Another
I
news.
just got.
All of AWT is now banned in Triton's Discord.
Wait, we are?
Yeah.
Wait, what? I just self-promoted there, like, not that long ago, bro.
Oh, dude, I got banned while I was on this stream.
Sliggins, please do me a favor. You have OBS, right?
Yeah.
Go to the drama news chat, and go up from where I first started talking, and then just record and scroll down and log it.
Okay.
Because he has this mod in here.
Drama news.
We're getting off.
News.
We're getting off topic here for a little bit. I'm
yeah.
gonna finish it up real quick. Like fucking 4 minutes. So, long story short, Robin is calling Oz, stolen valor, and Oz is still going on with this whole military thing. He's obviously lying about it all, and it's just sexual harassment. We all know this. He likes to message women and be a little fucking weird online. So I have an issue with this, obviously, but I don't really say anything because it's Triton's Discord. I didn't have an issue. Oh no, okay, you're in there then. I didn't have an issue until they muted and kicked Robin, and I'm like, yo, that's gay as hell. Is this not a commentary thing? Like, what is this? What is this Discord? And then they're saying, well, he's harassing somebody. Blah, blah, blah. I'm like, oh, that's in my eyes, like, wow, that's ironic because Oz does the same exact thing. That's very weird. That's weird that you guys would have a problem with it, but would still take Oz's side with that. And then they said, just ignore it. We made an agreement, and you don't have to go after him. He doesn't have to go after you. I'm like, yeah, but you saying that undermines the status quo and pretty much just takes whatever side Oz has by saying so, because Robin is obviously the one going after him.
Yeah.
And so I was just calling this girl out, and I was also mad about this chick because her husband is literally the co-owner of Triton's Discord server. I mean, it's Triton's Discord, but he's like the co-pilot or whatever you want to call it. And so he ends up kicking Robin, and then I'm just talking mad shit. I'm like, this is gay. You guys are gay. I can't believe you guys would care this much about it. It's so
stupid. That wouldn't stop yapping, like
She
just
she was crying and coping the whole time, and she can't join the staff call because they had like a staff meeting or something while this was all going on to figure out what's going on. Super gay. And the minute they're like, okay, well, she can't join the call. One, she could have just joined a regular VC that we were all in, but we were all in there waiting for this bullshit to happen. And you could have dragged her. They gave her a mod, and then all of a sudden I see Joe disappear. And then I'm like, where the fuck did he go? And then Robin disappeared. And then I disappeared. I'm like, whoa, what happened? We got banned. First off, I got timed out for 5 minutes, then I got banned.
When did this happen? Like earlier?
Just now, literally just now, bro. And so moving forward, I get into let me get the screenshot. But I get into this debacle, like, you guys don't like, people harassing women and all this other kinds of, you guys don't like harassment in your Discord. You don't have it's all your rules are Triton or fucking Oz has broken them multiple times in other Discords and this Discord, right?
Yeah.
So I'm just saying
They're
he's
like
a
trying to take
harasser
control of his Discord. That's kind of weird.
Yeah, dude, it's super fucking weird. And then she says the most diabolical thing I've ever seen in my life. And she says, sexual harassment, question mark. He's being weird to adult females, which are adults and can block them like adults instead of crying to men online. Pure e-girl energy. And I was like, oh. So this is when she started spurring out in the call. I wasn't in the call. Someone else was letting us know what was going on. And she basically, that whole statement boils down to, wow. So I could talk and say whatever I want, send whatever I want to women online, and it won't be sexual harassment because they have the ability to block and mute people. And she goes ahead and agrees with my sarcastic statement. I'm like, oh my fucking God, bro. So then I DM'd her as I'm like, yo, good. What's good, girl? On God, for real. How you doing? Right? And she goes, please leave me alone. So Ann says the same exact thing, bro. And then they banned us from the Discord. And then now I find out they banned us from the Discord because we were pinging her. And
I didn't ping her. I just noticed I got banned. I didn't ping her. I was in here talking to Sliggins about the Thorps.
It's so funny. It's so funny that they banned me for harassment when They literally have Oz in there who's harassing women, bro. Like, what are you
The she, by the way, the she is some girl named Shiro in Triton server who had her husband come and try to run defense because they were saying retarded shit earlier, and they banned the moment I call, like, for me at least, I could say this. They banned me the moment I said whoever kicked Flatley and banned Robin is a pussy. Like, you're gonna talk about people who don't have lives, but you have your husband defending you. Why don't you go fuck your husband and stop being a fucking bitch? And then they banned me. Then they brought me back, and I criticized more. Left the call that I was in. Didn't even leave the server. Just stopped responding. Came in here with Sliggins, and now I'm banned. It clearly shows that retard. They were defending Oz.
We forgot a big point. So the first time I got kicked, right?
A place you never want to go.
The first time I got kicked, they were saying you're going against the rules. And so I went to go look at the rules, and yesterday at 4:09 a.m., Triton updated his rules. At everyone, Rule 20, please keep all drama, YouTube news topics, and beefs and blood sports all in drama news chat. Flood that with all the drama shit. I want the general chat to be casual. Now, keep in mind, we didn't use general chat.
Drama news.
We were using drama news chat, where he says beefs and blood sports all in there. And so then I started atting them, like, is this not the rule? What the fuck's going on, bro?
Imagine
Imagine
this.
AWT voice in here.
And I'm not gonna lie, Triton. I'm not gonna lie. This is specifically for Triton. Triton, you criticized. Triton, you criticized Now Recording for having Oz in that Discord for this exact reason.
Yep.
It's insane.
Imagine. I'm just saying.
Discord and kick these people out. They sound like losers.
Imagine having your fucking husband have to come defend you. Like, your husband has to come defend you, and then when people make fun of him, you're
Discord, where it's allowed in Drama Talk News. It's literally in the rules where it's allowed.
What a fucking
I was watching Xylie's thing earlier, and this guy, the husband, reminds me of Benny Jamerson James Thorp over here.
Ben Thorp is a fucking loser faggot, and he deserves to be in fucking jail.
This motherfucker goes, this girl goes, they're talking mean to me on Discord, honey. Please ban them. Don't worry, kitten. I'll be your loving, graceful husband. I'll ban them. Ah!
Yeah. Ben Thorp is a loser.
Dude,
what a loser.
Yo, do you think he's low-key, like... Is he a pedo? He got arrested, right? Yeah, he got arrested.
Not for pedophilia, but he got arrested for breaking a no-contact order after kicking his fucking daughter like a retard.
Yeah.
She's
for sure
pedo
abusive.
jacket.
He's for sure abusive.
I mean, once they can go that far and that comfortable live on air, though, you know what I mean?
Well, he 100% abused her, and he's 100% admitted to having, like, sexual relations with his fucking daughter. Like, it's all on the Kiwi Farms. You can see where he admitted to it. He's like, whatever happened between my daughter is no one else's business but me and her. Like, you're just like...
What's crazy is that she's going to grow up, regardless of what everyone says online right now. She's going to grow up, and if she has kids, she's still going to be in that same mindset where she thinks it's going to be okay.
She's not going to change.
Yeah,
she's not going to change.
How old is she now? How old is Grace Thorpe?
Old enough that her frontal cortex can develop and she can understand patterns of misbehavior.
So she's still like brainwashed as a grown-ass woman. I don't know what to tell you. Like, you're screwed, I guess, dude. There's no helping you.
Xylie knelt on her. That was really funny. Really fucking funny.
You, Xylie.
When Xylie said, at least I'm not known for fucking my dad online, and Grace had no response, was my favorite moment.
Shut her down completely. Oh my god.
Absolute fucking hilarity.
Alright,
Ben Thorpe belongs in prison.
Agreed. Well, folks, I think this is where I'm going to end it off.
Wait.
What else? I've been going for 3 hours. My brain hurts flatly. I just, we got a little bit of break with the spur drama at the end there, okay?
It was nice, wasn't it?
Indeed, it was. It was a nice break. You know what? I'd rather deal with that than.
Let's go on another tangent. Let's talk about these people
Wars. Go watch Wick Wars. Good podcast.
Watch Wick Wars.
Let's talk about these people online having a problem about not coming forward with I'm Alex.
Okay.
I'm Alex is innocent, okay?
Anyways,
Guys, go check out Wick Wars on youtube.com/badwick.
Hit the like button, share the stream, subscribe, that whole thing, and I'm out, guys.
11 away, 11 away.
Yeah,
I
11
love
away,
Slickens.
11 away from 100.
Love
Let's
him.
go.